my bank I form, I'm about to let loose.
You can never check us, homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Nav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DMG get money anymore? Cause he got a mask and a damn purse. Don't mean he got a stick on him. Kill my dog, I'ma go John Wick on him. Ghost guns with switches on them. Get the line on my ops, by sicking my bitches on them. I'm connected in these streets, yeah, they know me well. And you wrote a statement from a holding cell. Hot-headed cause I know the streets cold as hell. Round with 2 clips like I know Pharrell. Pussy tight, so I'm going and raw. Designers on just to go to the store. Crown Heights to the style, that's like gat travel. See, I'm trying to pull me back, that's a crab battle. And I don't rap for free, that's a bad gamble. Charge niggas for the host, that's a mad battle.
I'm so special.
Are you trying to
Oh shit, we live right now. Yo, Mac, we live right now.
This my bank I form, I'm about to let loose.
Hey,
Alright, switch cameras, switch cameras. You heard? I'm trying to.
you looking good, huh?
The color's a little twisted. Nigga said I'm on the short bus, I'm so special.
Look at all these clean-faced niggas on the camera, son. Yo, Kim, you gotta wear your hat like me, son. You gotta
Like that, we doing
you
that
gotta wear your hat to the
We were
side,
doing
son.
that
You feel me? Yo. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. This will never happen to Kim again.
Yo,
Never. She'll be prepared.
record, you
This
heard
will
me?
never happen again. Never. She'll come back, her hat's gonna be on backwards. I'm telling you, this is never gonna happen again. All right.
Hey, I never heard this one. Oh, boy.
All right, cool. All right, I can see the chat now.
I have.
I can see the
Yeah,
chat.
you already know.
Thank you.
I see y'all. Yo, man.
It's going down.
Yeah, we
It
lit
is
now.
going down.
Uh-oh.
It is going down. Yup.
Uh-oh.
All your exes know exactly where you at right now.
Nigga said not
I don't have
baby
that
face
many
mask.
exes.
Yeah, baby face now.
Flatbush.
What up, what up, what up? Shout out to the chat.
Salute to Japan.
McChillinson.
Shout out to
Japan is in the building.
Yo, look
Shout
at,
out
the,
to
look
Japan.
at the cameras. I know y'all use.
I know,
y'all
it's-
do this
it's-
shit. Look at the cameras when you saying that.
Yo, Japan.
Japan.
Shout out to Japan.
Brother Reggie, salute.
Salute to the whole UK. You
Calvin
see y'all.
Campbell, salute. Yo, hey, can we get a run through on the cameras? There you go.
Yo,
there you
Peter,
go.
what's up, Peter? Your man Peter in the building.
Yo, shout to
Yo,
Peter.
Wait,
Peter,
look at the cameras. Remember, look at the cameras. Don't look at the screen.
Yo.
Oh, I see Peter.
You gotta get
Pause.
Pete, what up? Pause.
We in the building.
Queens in the building. Queens in the building.
I'm not looking
That's the
at
only
the
thing you
chat.
saw, Matt. Queens in the building. That's bro. Out of all the million of comments,
the only
North
thing I saw.
Carolina in the building, Brooklyn, all that. You seen Queens out of all of that, man.
Yeah, there you go. Can we adjust
Queens is always gonna Queens. Come on,
We
now.
love
You
Queens.
know that.
Queens get the money, no
You know
time,
that.
no cash.
You know that.
We don't hate nobody else.
Wow.
Here we go.
Mac, you sound racist.
Got started his shit already.
We gonna have fun.
Yo, we doing a donation. Listen, we doing a donation
Yo, Joe, mind your
for
business.
Math's beard.
Yo, stop.
We trying to get, listen,
What do we call you now?
1 penny at a time, we say.
You mean what do you call me now?
What do we
does
call
that
you
mean?
now? It's like
What
a
does
whole
that mean?
different.
Hoffa. Just call me out.
We gotta call you by. We gotta.
Salute to Italy.
Italy in the building.
Yeah, Italy in the building. Shout to Italy.
Yo, everybody in the chat, put up where you
Shout out
from.
to Minnesota.
Everybody in the chat, put up where you from.
See more Queens jumping in.
Shout out to Florida.
Yeah, I see a lot of Queens. Salute
Shout out to
Queens.
Texas.
Oh,
Texas.
here go Brooklyn.
Shout
Virgin
out to
Ah, here we
Shout out
go.
to
Here
VA.
go Brooklyn.
Here we
And we're
go.
outnumbered in here in this room.
All right, Dallas in the building.
Shout out to Maryland.
He said Bath looking like NOI.
NOY. Who's NOY?
Nation of Islam.
Harlem in the building. Hear that? Shout out to Harlem. Harlem in the building.
London,
Appreciate
what
you.
up?
London,
All right,
London.
we can do this all day.
Yeah.
God
Where is
damn,
the
like,
rock?
that's too much to
I'm
read.
getting dizzy.
Yeah, no, you gotta just
Yeah,
look
I'm
at your
getting-
phone. Just look at your phone.
You know what? We probably gotta put it on this TV next time.
Next time.
Right.
Because y'all all gonna have to just try to not.
No, just
look
put it
over
on your
there.
phone right here. I'm looking at it on my
Right
phone right
now.
here.
All right, so we ready? We get started.
Then you probably got this.
Salute to all of y'all, VA,
That's
Brooklyn,
not deal.
Camden, North Carolina. See y'all.
All right, let's get started.
I don't want to
Should
get caught
everyone
looking at my
tune?
phone.
I think that's kind of small.
Camera one. All right, we back. My expert opinion, the livest show in the world. You heard me? We in the building. Yo, you know, I realized that we didn't get a chance to do the 1 million subscriber celebration yet, and just to make sure that you guys have a way of experiencing the celebration with us, we're gonna start implementing these live tapings so that you can be right there with us. Yes, we are in the shop right now. This is not a premiere, and just to prove it, Hakeem, Hot Topics, I see you. Who else is up there? Kevin Jen, I see you. So we here right now. This is live.
I'm actually not
They're
here
looking for
right
the
now.
super chat, Pete.
I
Yo,
was
Pete, they're
filmed
looking for the super chat.
beforehand. So just for everyone out there to know, I am not here. This segment was done another time.
There it is. Yo, Pete, shout out to Peter Brooks. He just hit us with a super chat. And
Peter, he's the first super chat for the live.
That's our man right there. You heard?
You know what I'm saying?
Pioneer shit.
Nice.
So we will be addressing the super chats. Make sure you keep track of the super chats, whatever questions or whatever shout outs they have. Sort of after we kind of run through these topics, then we get to those. All right?
Yeah, I would like to find out who's Kim dodging right now. Like, are you dodging a date? Like, what's going on? I am
I
not
don't know,
here.
but look, they're talking to me.
I am not
let me
here.
say,
But what are you dodging right
When
now?
y'all talk to me, there's a lot of like energy that comes from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys.
All right, so let's get it started. Timothy, how you doing?
I'm good.
You feeling good?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I missed you. I feel like we
Yeah.
haven't been here in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't.
I
We
know,
haven't.
but I'm still getting used to this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
like
still
this-
getting used to this.
Right.
Yeah.
This is this is just, you know.
What made you decide to just?
Well, the plan was to grow my full beard back in and not have like it all uneven. So I just felt like, I was just in
Do
the
y'all
crib,
believe
I
that?
was bored.
Do y'all believe that? Yeah.
I was just bored, y'all. I was just bored. I was in the
What
crib,
happened
I was
if it
like,
don't grow back in, bro?
Huh?
What happened if it don't grow back in?
Yo, I can't. Like, I feel like I'm getting to know you again. Like, this is a different. This is a Yo, we're gonna snatch.
Come on with that.
We're gonna have. It's just.
That was a good pause, Kim.
Thank you.
That was a
What?
good
Thank
pause.
you.
That was a good
That
pause.
was a pause.
That was a
I feel
pause.
like I'm getting to know you again was crazy.
All right. Let's keep it going. Gat, how you doing, sir?
I'm happy to be here. Yo, look, y'all been asking for them. They're here now. Go hit that Brooklyn Way shop right now and get your Spread Love sweatsuit right now. We here, we active. We back in the building. We gonna have a good mother effing time. I'm gonna try to chill with the curses, but we gonna have a good time, man.
Facts.
Brooklyn Way, the only way.
I want to welcome to the team. I know y'all seen them in here for a couple of the Hot Topic episodes and a couple episodes, but yet they haven't been officially welcomed into the My Expert Opinion crew. We got my man all the way
Yeah.
Hey,
and
money.
we got my man SPINOZO.
Spinoza in the building.
Shout out to us.
No, yeah, shout out to us, right? But I was heard that we supposed to get something like My Expert Opinion chains or some shit.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean?
Niggas started this shit early.
You feel me?
When you got added to the group chat, that was
That was my chain.
Oh,
Oh, my
okay.
God.
the group
yeah.
chat because
The
I just
chain,
got
it's
That
added.
made you family.
Trying
It's
to.
the chain of communication.
Yes.
But you know what? If this live situation pan out, we see what happens. You know what I mean? We see what happens. MECC,
Yo,
how you feeling, sir?
I'm blessed as fuck. Everything on the internet.
Are you? Is that so?
Rest in peace, Judy Jameson. Alvin Ailey, great. Put that place on the map. Rest in peace, Tony Todd, one of the brothers in Hollywood who you recognize from a bunch of joints. You never knew his name, but he played Candyman. It's always that face in the background. Rest in peace to those two. We losing a lot of good people these days, but just gotta shout them out when they do something. Man, it doesn't always have to be something monumental. Sometimes it's the quiet wins that inspires a bunch of other people to go ahead and go out there and do what they want to. Tony Todd definitely made a bunch of people want to be actors. And Judith Jameson putting Alvin Ailey Dance School on the map the way she did.
I also want to add to that. Rest
in peace, Chubbs.
Chubbs.
Rest in peace,
Rest in peace to Chubbs.
Did not want to forget that. Rest in peace, Chubby.
Rest in peace, Chubbs.
And Percy T.S.
Rest in peace, Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Me and Kim pulled up to the funeral last week. And the service was beautiful.
Beautiful service.
I want to say, and my condolences goes out to the family once again. His wife spoke some beautiful words. It was beautiful, man. And I felt like Clark was in the building. I felt like his spirit was there with everyone. I got to see a lot of the guys that, you know, that I grew up listening to as far as hip hop, including Jay-Z, being there, paying their respects to a legend. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Clark, again. You know
Clark, one time for Clark Kent.
One time for Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
Some of these people, we need a word bigger than legend. We got to find a word that lands harder than legend does. Like,
Immortals, man. They immortals.
Some of this is, you know, a legend is a story that you know, it's the part that story they tell after you're gone. But some of these folks, man, do iconic shit. Right. Some of these folks do trailblazing shit, and it feels like legend gets thrown around so much to the point where we need a new word.
So it's like watered down.
For somebody like Clark, it feels like somebody like K-Slade.
They heroes.
They're
more like heroes. They our heroes.
The word legend just don't fit to me.
Yeah. But speaking of legends, though, I wanna congratulate Donald Trump on a legendary aspect. I want next shot to move the mood away from what was about to happen. No, sir, we got to talk about this.
No chance of me doing that.
Did you vote?
Yeah, of course.
Who'd you vote for?
Who do you think I voted for?
Meg voted for Cornel West. Fact.
I didn't vote for Cornel West.
You didn't vote for Cornel West.
Kamala?
The bag lady.
Why? Wow.
It's funny how y'all in here now doing all of this, but when we were here the last time, you were not owning the Trump thing.
Who was not owning the Trump thing?
You were not owning
How was
the
not
Trump
owning
thing.
the Trump thing?
Him and Mecca got into an argument.
What you talking about?
We got into it over me.
No.
Oh,
You
they
were
got
not-
a separate group chat. They got a separate group chat.
Nah, son. It's not a group chat if it's just me texting her.
They had a Democratic.
Group chat. Yo, listen. No, first of all, no. I wasn't necessarily trying to sway people in the direction that I feel like was the best.
Huge lie.
I was just trying to get the truth out of people. That's all.
Huge lie.
You know what I mean? If you go, you look at the policies and all that, make it fair. Because I don't want to alienate, the people that do watch and they voted for the people that lose or for people that lost their own election. They probably had their reasons and they may be valid reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But America spoke.
This sounds like you tap dancing, bro.
I'm just saying.
Like you tap dancing.
I'm just saying. America spoke.
America spelled like Ice Cube spells it.
Whatever.
That's the America that spoke. This is the America that spoke. America.
This is America.
America.
We gonna see. Homeboys in office. Everybody's keeping tabs now. We gonna see.
I don't get that comment, bro.
Real quick. I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to be right about what I think might happen next.
That's
I
great.
don't want to be right about none of that. I hope he's exactly what y'all think he is.
And then would you have a different?
I hope I'm wrong, bro. I'm not sitting here. Listen, first of all, my political opinion ain't my identity.
Right.
I'm not in the code of personality. I'm not like that. I don't give that much of a fuck about politicians. I hope I'm wrong. Dead ass. Where's the camera? I hope.
So hold on, let's start here. Let's start here. He just put out a video that said that there's only gonna be two genders. Are you against that?
Look, before we get to that, I do want to congratulate Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Shout out to Robert.
That's a quiet clap, Kim. Come on.
We at least have somebody that we mutually respect.
I hope he's right.
In office now.
I hope he's right. I hope what he was told is the truth.
So he should have a cabinet position or something, right?
He's on the team.
Yeah, he's on the team.
He's on the
He's on
team
the
to help pick people. Yeah.
Yeah,
To help pick
reform
people.
all the government.
So
factions.
he has a job.
Yeah, for sure.
wants
In
to
the
make
Trump
America
administration.
healthy
For
again.
sure, yeah.
I hope.
Okay.
It's hoping.
Shout out to Bobby.
Fingers
Shout out
crossed.
to Bobby.
Respect to him. He came through. I thought that was.
He showed
that
us
was
wild love.
Not
So
once, but
what?
twice.
Yeah,
Twice.
I respect that.
And when he told you, Mav?
He
When he
was
told
like,
you, Mav?
yeah, I congratulated him. He was like, "Yo, you was my start. You know, you were there from the launch. So thank you to you."
I will say, understanding the importance of the platform that we have, I commend him for that, because I think that a lot of choices were made. Listen, I can be critical of the campaigns now. I think a lot of choices that were made by the Harris-Walz campaign weren't the best choices. I did feel a way about Donald Trump doing the Joe Rogan interview, which I will give him was a good interview. I have said that.
Great interview.
I said good.
Great. I watched this.
I'm not saying I believed everything he said, but I think the fact that he did it, he spent time, he explained himself. I saw a different side of him. I thought it was a good interview. I did not think that her doing Club Shay Shay was an effective interview.
It was edited. You could tell. You in the business.
Before, I know it was, but even before the edit, like
Shay Shay,
the decision to do it, I just didn't. I don't feel like that's a serious platform. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is the thing. So a lot of people may not know, but I was a senior advisor. I'm still a senior advisor to RFK, and then I got promoted to his national voter engagement throughout the country. So thank you. So when I first got involved with the campaign, I had a vision of all the years I was growing up, I never seen politicians come to us. And one thing I told Bobby, I said, Bobby, we not gonna come to you. You're gonna have to come to us. You gotta come to our platforms. You gotta come to the communities. And he said to me, Tramel, when do I start? So from there, that's when I contacted Mav. Of course, Mav don't pick up his phone.
Stop it. Come on, man. How many people come wrong with this?
I called Gat, and Gat,
I called Matt. He pick up.
That's how I go. If they
They
can't get in contact with you.
I called Gat, and Mav was just like, yo, can I be the first? At that time, I had Breakfast Club set up. I had Hot 97. It was a little shaky. I had the thing set up, but just because of my relationship with Mav, I had to give him that because I respect his grind. I love everything he was doing, and that's my brother. So I'd rather give it to my brother before I give it to, anyone, the exclusive. So that's how that came about. But the thing is that media has changed. It's not about mainstream media no more. It's about long-form podcasts, having these conversations unedited. People want to hear what these people want to say for 2-3 hours, believe it or not. Right? So, like I said, my strategy was, this is what we're going to do in this space. And then everywhere I went across the country, the barbershop interview, everybody talked about it. Like a lot of white folks was like tapped into the barbershop and they thought it was dope and unique. So, thanks for accepting my offer. You know what I'm saying? And it was a great thing. But Kamala, I think that she made a big mistake not going on long form platforms and being herself. You know what I mean? Because I think that she's likable. there's certain things, I like the way she laughs is annoying. I get all that.
Yeah, the
but
laugh is a little
we
weird.
never really got the chance to know her.
Shout out to Scoop. I want to
I
say
agree.
quick shout out to Scoop and Steve. Salute. I just saw that. Appreciate you, bro. Yes.
But yeah, I mean, you know, Trump came in saying that it's gonna be 2 genders at birth. He talking about cleaning up Washington. Who don't want that? And you know, we gonna hear the
A
project.
lot of people.
I mean, yeah, the people who's corrupt because that's
I'm
just
not
how it
talking
works.
about the Washington.
The
I'm talking
gender,
about
the gender
gender
issue.
thing. I mean, it kind of foiled the plan for me that, you know, if I ever got locked up, you know what I'm saying? Right, you know, on the day of sentencing, I just let them know, like, I identify as, you know, you need to put me in that prison, not this one. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that you shouldn't be playing with. I think that when you get into that lane, you playing with God, and I don't
Right.
think that people should be playing with God.
No, this
No.
dude.
What?
What would he say?
What did I say?
Why would you want to even act like you gonna? I can't even.
Because you get to go into women's prison, my nigga. That's what it is, bro. Come on, son.
But we in some bizarre times politically. Like I grew up to where the way the Democrats is acting now is how the Republicans is acting. And the Republicans is acting like how the Democrats, how we was taught to like the Democrat. It's very weird. And I just can't get with none of this Democratic stuff. They ignored their constituents for years. They think they know better than us. They think we work for them. All politicians work for us. And we got to get back to that. And it seems like that's what the Republicans is doing, or the conservatives. And I'm not a full Donald Trump supporter. I agree with both sides on certain things. But when you start getting into letting kids make choices, gender like that.
Was that real though?
Absolutely.
Wait,
Yes,
whoa. Kids making choices
Without the parents.
under 18
Yes.
in every state?
Listen, I went to Albany and I fought back against the bill. The guy of the health department, his last name is Guerrero. I said, if your child, it was his second in command that I had to meet with. I said, if your child come into the house with a tattoo, how would you feel? He didn't give me no answer. He said, I don't have no kids. The people who's making these decisions about kids don't have children. Or they have children who's grown already. They not even gonna be affected.
Wait, I need clarity on this.
Right.
You're telling me that there were examples of kids under 18 that were actually getting this gender.
The law's on the books. The law's on the
Reassignment
books.
surgery.
Yeah.
Thank you. The reassignment
The law's
surgery.
on the books.
Or just simply
Under 18, without
Yes.
their parental consent.
Or just
Yes.
genuinely saying I identify as they, him, them,
right.
without anything.
And
Picking
so,
what they
matter what
want to
age.
do.
That doesn't mean they were having gender reassignment surgery.
No, but they was able to get a medical procedure without the parents' consent. That's what all of this is
And
about.
that-
that's the law. And that's the law. That's
Yeah,
what y'all saying. That's the law.
That's what Trump said. I'm stopping it from day
I
one.
believe
That's
what
not-
Trump
That's
says.
not the
I
question.
don't believe what Trump
He's
says.
asking
Is
if that's
that
the
the
law.
law?
Yes, and
The
it
law.
just passed Prop 1 in New York during this whole thing. That's what Prop 1 was about. People, I mean, a lot of people don't know what they voted for.
Kim, your phone right there, man. I mean, you could just Google it.
I just did a big protest in Times Square about 3 weeks ago regarding the same stuff.
Prop
And people voted it in.
1 in New York.
We got Jeopardy theme music.
In the meantime,
Prop 1 is about abortion rights.
No, it's not.
not only
In New York, it is.
You got to read the whole thing.
she went the first round. First round and said, "Wait a minute, I got him."
It's so broad. The problem with Prop 1.
I gotta test y'all. Y'all sometimes y'all.
No, the problem with Prop 1 is that the rights is already instilled in the Bill of Rights in New York. They want to make it more broad because they're trying to be slick on the interpretation of it. Why you go create a new law when we already got those protections? It makes absolutely no sense.
Well, I do think that as a parent, that's a tough pill to swallow, and you should respect the wishes. Come on, it's a pill.
can't swallow no pill.
No, I accidentally stepped on it, bro.
Reaching, bro. It's
I
like-
accidentally stepped on it. My bad, bro.
We gotta create a penalty now.
It's an accident.
If somebody got
No, it was under my shoe, bro. Like, that was an accident, bro. My bad, bro.
Too much. All right. As a parent, that's a tough pill to swallow. As far as like, having a child at an age where they're not even mature enough to understand most things about life to make a decision, a long-lasting decision like that. That's insane.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I'm all for keeping the government out of your parenting.
Facts.
So,
I mean, think about how many women go get surgeries and then 10 years later they trying to get it reversed. What if a kid go get something reaffirmed, they take it off you?
Because something's a trend.
Like they want kids.
Facts, and it's a lot of that.
That's what it is.
You know how many dykes be hollering at me?
Yo, bro, they had they had what they call that drag queen reading hour in our public schools, bro.
What?
Don't tell me I know
Yeah, I
about
saw
that.
that. I did see that.
Don't tell me I know about
I
that.
did see that.
Not
That
in
was
my
crazy.
kids'
Drag queen reading hour in New York schools.
I did see that. And the clip that I saw, the person who was doing the reading was like, how many of y'all want to be a drag queen? And for a parent, that if that's not,
Right.
I want grandkids. I mean, no offense to anybody, but I want grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
Kid wouldn't be going to that school.
Respectfully.
Take your kid out to class.
Yeah.
It's an uncomfortable conversation. My daughters go to school in Jersey, and they were educated about the genders and different.
But
and
can't
they came
you-
home with
can't you
questions.
sue though?
But hold on. But it's the thing. My daughters are like 7 and 8.
But can't you
You
sue
get
for
what I'm
that?
saying?
You gotta go to
No,
those school
you can't.
meetings. You go to school
no.
meetings. That's why.
Right.
I miss those school meetings where they making those decisions. When they talking about those books. And my sons, they twins. They had books that they had to read during the summer, and I wasn't okay with one of their books because it was talking about sex and all this. And
Right.
it was
That's
just
called
doing too much.
parenting.
You know what I
Get
mean?
involved.
So,
It's called parenting.
But the thing is, as a parent, you may be taken off guard off of what people think your kids are mature enough to listen to.
So you parent your child.
Right. Again, it's still something like I wouldn't want to teach my kids about death before they know Santa Claus is not real. Right. You dig what I'm saying?
So you parent your child.
Right.
I'm still waiting to see the catch.
The
gotcha moment.
catch is once you introduce an idea to them, now I have to unintroduce it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
You
do
dig what
that
I'm saying?
anyway. You're gonna have to do that daily.
But
I
what
do
if
that
they
all the
like
time.
that idea though?
Well, then you need to parent your child to sit down and have a conversation because now they're ready to entertain it, and you can't unring the bell.
Right.
But I don't think it should be
I
in
don't think the
schools.
bell
It
should be
shouldn't be
rang in
That's
school.
that's 100% up to you as a parent
Or
to
in
go
cartoons.
to go to the school and get involved. That's 100% your thing.
And no, Mac, that's a sucker punch.
Nah,
That is a sucker punch.
Hey,
You send your kids to school
welcome to life,
to learn
Playboy.
about. No.
Welcome to life,
It's-
Playboy.
When you
It's
went to
not-
school,
it's not
your
welcome to
parents
life
wasn't
thing.
worried about
It's not
that being.
saying-
When you went to school, your
When I
parents
went to
wasn't worried
school,
about that.
A bunch of shit was different. It ain't that day. There wasn't the internet when I went to school, and it's not that era. You can't unring. You can't undo it.
Yeah, but
now you have to rock and roll with what it is.
That's why a lot of parents is homeschooling their kids.
Right.
It's not
Handle
a
your
one,
scandal.
but it's not a one school thing, man.
I'm not saying it is, but it's still a parent. The common denominator is still a parent.
You're making it seem like it's
Mac, you don't understand.
I mean, it seems like what don't understand?
No, Mac, you don't understand.
What don't
And
understand?
The thing that I'm saying that you don't understand is the outrage of a parent. If somebody goes to my kid and whispers something in their ear that I don't feel like they should be listening, should be hearing, or should be exposed to, I'm going to be pissed first. Yes, I'm gonna have to parent them, but I'm going to be pissed first.
And there's a big difference between you learning something from a kid or hearing something from a kid or hearing something from an adult. When you hear from an adult, you hear it differently.
Okay.
You understand it differently.
Math, when you put your music together and a child hears the stuff you talk about and that parent gets pissed at you, the first thing you gonna say is, parent your kid. I didn't make this music for no
I'm
fucking
saying that
kid.
shit fire. You crazy?
I rest my-
No. That's not a good example.
It is.
That's not a good example. Because I don't make you're a woman, you're a man, and you're a man.
No.
I don't make music like that.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter
No.
what you're
Dress
No.
with niggas. I don't make shit like
You're
that.
whispering something that a parent.
No, but you want to know what? It's
What
not
Death.
done.
Didn't you just say death before Christmas? Before Santa Claus? You just
The
said
reason
that.
why I think it doesn't fit because you talking about music
In
and
school,
then you talking
bro.
about school.
Right.
School.
Yeah.
And what do you what's the biggest audience for TikTok? It's school age children.
But
TikTok's being shut down.
but the teacher's not
But it's
putting on
not shut
the
down.
teacher's not putting on the screen saying watch this TikTok.
No,
Right.
but they don't need to when it comes to TikTok because kids go sort that out.
There's a difference,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, there's
I
a
don't,
difference.
I don't send my music out to children.
No, you
we
send
send
it
our
out-
children to school.
You send it out where children are gonna be, and you hope.
No,
Math don't even put out music.
I
bro.
don't.
He don't put out music.
That was the worst thing. You can't even get this nigga to push shit out.
That's funny.
Good one.
I'm quiet.
That's funny.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a
He
good one.
don't put out music, bro.
Can't debate that.
Yo, God,
quiet.
that's
That was a
funny.
good
You
one.
don't
That was
put
a
out
good one.
music.
I
That was a
have
good
a
one.
question
That was a
Yes.
good one.
about the
Yes.
about the
was a good one.
gender
Super quiet.
reassignments.
You
Yes.
win.
I'm still on that. I still got to go home and just do all my research. But so I can't speak from a place of having a child that might be struggling with their identity of being a boy and a girl. I can't, I don't have that experience. But I do have the experience of being a mother with children who go through things emotionally, right? So this is an emotional issue that these kids are dealing with. Hypothetically speaking, if there's a child who grows up, and again, I don't have this experience, so I don't know, and they, you know, maybe they're born a boy, but they identify as a girl, right? And they're going through and struggling emotionally, you know, suicidal ideation, whatever it is, because I'm sure there's a lot of studies that can show, you know, what type of things these parents are dealing with when they have children who might identify as a different sex. So if a gender reassignment surgery can save that kid's life, because maybe mentally, we don't know what they're struggling with.
Whoa.
We don't know what they're struggling
Can
with.
save that kid's
No.
life.
Let's let her finish.
Listen.
Let her finish.
Listen, I'm asking a question here because I just said I'm not equipped to have a conversation about this because I don't have the experience of growing up as a girl. You know, I grew up as a girl and I always wanted to be a girl, but I don't know what it's, and we don't know what it's like to want to be the other gender.
Right.
So we like how, if there's a law that allows them and their parents to actually make a decision for them that's going to, and I'm gonna go extreme here and say save their life, why would we be against that?
I'm not okay.
Why would we be against
That
that?
decision should be made with them as being a kid. That decision should be made later.
Let's say
when they
we now,
really
now
took
and I can agree with
that.
that, but let's say they 16, 17, because I don't think that there's anyone that can give an example of someone, let's say under 16, because I believe when I just Googled it, the youngest person they said was around 17, right? So let's just say, because and we don't know the law exactly. I don't have it. Like what age is? I don't think they talking about reassigning the gender. You know, having these type of surgeries at 5, 6, 7 years old. We're talking about adolescent kids, right? 16, 17 years old. So I'm saying, what's wrong with the law that allows their parents and them to choose that for them?
No,
Because again,
What's wrong with that law?
The law takes the rights away from the parents. The kid can get it without the parents' consent,
and that's
the
not
problem.
Fair. That's not.
So now, just to answer your question even more, let's say your child is stressed out, 13, 14, and they say, I want to start drinking. And the government passed the law and say that kids 13, 14 could go to the liquor store, buy a bottle of Henny and drink it. Or they could go get a tattoo without your permission. Or they could go join a war, join the service without your permission. Or they could go work in a strip club without your permission.
And this is a federal law, you're saying, across that is
They
without
created
their parents' permission. Without their parents' permission?
The states are creating this.
So the states have the power, right?
Yes.
To make the laws within the states.
Yeah, but if you want to
And how many states allowed a law to be made without their parents' permission?
Well, I don't know how many states,
Okay,
but
because I need facts.
That's a real. That's
I need facts.
no,
Like,
but
I can't sit
in New
here
York,
and have the
no,
opposite
in New
point.
York, yes, it just passed.
No
It just-
parents.
No parents. It just passed.
At what age?
Any age. That's the thing. They made it so broad. It don't say 13, 14. When I went to Albany, I said, what if a 10-year-old go get a tattoo without the parents' permission? He didn't say it was wrong.
My 10-year-old can't go into the hospital and just get a
absolutely
any
they can.
surgery.
Absolutely they can.
Why not?
Absolutely they can. They took it away. They took it away.
I got a sign for my kids anytime they go into a hospital.
We can't argue this point if you don't believe that it actually exists, because it's just going to go back. It's just going to go back.
I'm telling you, I just protested and I went up to Albany to fight it. We got it off, but then they put it in the Proposition 1, in which they was slick. It passed in the Proposition 1. They made it sound like it was something that it wasn't, and it passed.
Okay,
so
I'm
now
going to
parents
stick
got
with
to do
Mav.
with
He
it.
said I can't argue because I don't believe that it exists.
I'm gonna send you some information after this live.
Please do. Because this right here, like, I'm just based on my experience as a parent, I'm like not accepting it. Based on my experience as a parent. I got a sign. Anytime I take my kids to the hospital, I got a sign. I got a sign.
Because it's like, you know, we kind of going back around in a circle. I do want to switch over to Trump announcing that he is now reforming genders and gender identification. And from now on, we will be boys and girls
Again, right? How crazy is that?
How does that?
And you know what he said when he said that? You know what he said when he listen to what he said after he said that. He said, "Can you believe this?" He said, "Can you believe this?"
There's no longer 26 different genders that you can select, and just say, "Hey, I identify as a JBL speaker."
And let's be clear. Let me say, I don't care what people identify as. That's cool. If you want to be Superman, you want to be Batman, whatever you want to be, you be that.
Word.
But don't put the agenda on other people. That's all I'm saying.
I identify as
Kim is in shock. Like, I can't believe this.
Yeah, we're boys and girls again. How you feel?
Kim, the thing about this, the Democratic Party couldn't identify or define what a woman was. What the hell is a cis woman now? What is all these
How many
different...
bathrooms do you need?
Word.
Yeah, wow.
I just
This
want to
is
know.
hard.
How you gonna feel when you're true?
For me, it's hard to have this conversation when we don't have someone here who has these identity, issues. Like, if they're not here to speak for themselves, like, I just feel wrong sitting here. I don't know.
For them how? What do you mean?
It just feels wrong to me.
Right.
It felt
wrong to me when motherfuckers could say I'm a cat and just run around the fucking world as a cat. A nigga got pulled over and he identified himself to the police officer as a cat, and the guy in the shotgun was his owner. This was fucking ridiculous, bro. We were supporting
but we know he's
mental
not a
health
cat.
illness.
Dude,
This is a fucking illness, bro.
So what?
What do you mean, so what?
Who gives a shit?
Right.
Is that dude
There
who's
you go.
identifying as a cat taking money out your pocket or raising your top? What the fuck? Why do you care? That sounds ridiculous.
True shit, man.
It ain't true shit. It ain't true shit, because then when you have kids and your kids decide, I'm gonna be a cat today, daddy, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this an option?
And it won't go any further.
It's not
in your
responsible
house.
for
Like,
the
you got,
future.
bro, and these are all the. Who gives a shit? Like, y'all are way too interested in what somebody else has decided they want to be called.
It's society, man.
Number one,
It's
you
society, man.
You can't.
Are you a part of
Jesus
society?
Christ. Last time I checked. But I'm thinking about opting out, because the way you motherfuckers spread
You should have been opting out when the motherfuckers were saying I'm a deer. Running around like, what the fuck? That's
you know
the reason
why I
I
didn't
opt
care?
out.
Because the dude who was saying he was a deer wasn't serving me no food. He wasn't doing.
Okay,
and I don't. And
Mr.
quite
I'm too
honestly,
cool
I
to
don't
give a fuck.
How is it too cool? I don't even know anybody who's doing shit like that for me to get upset about what the fuck they're doing.
Well, what if you lived in a fucking
What
town?
if it was a split, we'd all be high? I don't. I live here. I don't know anybody doing any of that shit.
MECC is in reality. You heard my man?
No, MECC is not in reality. MECC is unbothered because none of this shit is around him. It's only gonna be a problem when it's right next door to him or down the hall from him.
What am I
That's
gonna
when he's
do?
gonna start being like, oh
They're
shit,
gonna be in their house.
Maybe
I'm
this
gonna
shit
be
should
in
be
my
stopped.
house. You said they're gonna be down. You said they're
Alright,
gonna be
nigga.
down the hall from me.
Alright, nigga, walk up and try to hump your dog and identify it as a rock bar. Fuck, you gonna stand there like, okay. Come on, man.
I don't own the dog, man.
I identify as a rock wall.
Okay. Right. So when one of them motherfuckers bite you on the ankle, don't fight them.
Then I'll do exactly what I do to anything that bit me.
Bite him
I'm
back.
gonna stomp him in the fucking head. And it won't be about what he identifies.
It's gonna pick you up.
Come holler. Last time I checked, when dogs bite people, they put them down.
Females gonna be on your ass.
Won't they?
Come holler.
Like, let's
You gonna be on your ass.
Let's see to the animals, Holmes.
They're gonna try to cancel you like Caesar.
Okay.
Yo, that was hilarious.
Like last time I checked, when a dog bites a person, they euthanize the shit out of them. I'm not worried about that shit. I'm not worried about none of this shit. It all seems real. It just seems
It's the
like
Truman Show. This is.
I don't understand why anybody's this interested in what somebody else decides they want to do. If it's not
you have
if it's
to
not
keep
in your
tabs.
house, under your roof, or in your life. Like people are so overly concerned with shit they have no contact with. And where's the harm? Like honestly, and I understand the kid thing. I get the kid thing. But 9 times out of 10, these are adults. Who has ever been able to regulate what an adult's going to do?
Let me say this to
Whether you put it on the books or not,
Let me say
whether
this
you
to
decide
Michael.
it's a
I'm
law or
telling you,
not,
Beck,
how does that bother you?
No, listen.
it won't bother you. It won't bother a person like, listen, no, don't cut me off.
I didn't say nothing.
It won't bother a person like you until you are face to face with it. For the rest of us who have to think, I live in this country, and for me to be a representative of this country or a person in this country identify as an American, I care about what happens in this country.
You think it's only in this country?
No one said that. Can you stop with the
You said it.
The
In
word
this
salad.
country.
You do the word salad.
You think
come
it's
on.
only
Word
in
salad.
this
Yeah.
country?
What?
7 words
But
is a salad?
I'm not talking about any other country. I'm talking about the country I live in.
But
Okay?
but
I'm
you're
not
making it
talking
sound
about
like
any other
we
country.
have a monopoly on crazy people.
MECC, I'm not talking about just this. I'm talking about other countries. I'm talking about this country. I give a fuck what happens in this country. And if I see shit going to like, what the fuck? They're doing that over there. Eventually, that shit is gonna spread to over here.
I'ma tell you-
I'm gonna have a problem with it. So let's do something.
I'm gonna tell you
about
this, Math. What he's talking about is the same people in Nazi Germany said they didn't think it was gonna happen to them either until they was in those concentration camps.
Okay. Let's clear that up right now. People in Nazi Germany were dealing with death. When these people are running around being serial killers, come holler at me.
You think it started as that?
I won't give. Yeah, it did.
No, it
and I
didn't.
won't.
No, it
And I
didn't.
won't.
No,
And I
it
won't give
didn't.
it. The
No, it
plan. The
didn't.
plan
No,
was
it didn't.
always for him to eliminate that race of people.
No, it
That
no
was
matter what
always
the plan. We
ultimate
talking about
plan.
how did it start?
That was always the ultimate plan. Now, if you tell me that the ultimate plan of people who are claiming different genders and different animals and different pieces of furniture is to ultimately kill people and turn into serial
I'ma
killers,
tell you-
then we can have that conversation.
I'm gonna tell you
and
what
make
the
that
ultimate
correlation.
plan is.
But there is no correlation. Last time I checked, none of them were trying to dead you.
Bro, the ultimate
Unalive you, excuse me.
the ultimate plan is population control at the end of the day. If you're not promoting a heterosexual relationship, how does the population grow? When you get into the Democrats promoting abortions, let's look at what Margaret Sanger, the person who created Planned Parenthood, what it was designed for, to eliminate the black race.
Now we've shifted from women controlling their bodies to
It's all connected, bro.
all connected.
Okay, hold
It is all
on.
connected.
Let me do you a favor then. Let's say it is about population control.
It is about population control.
Okay,
We ain't gonna say
groovy.
it is.
Okay, groovy. And people identifying as cats, this, that, and the third. Yes?
Yes.
That's an issue. Right?
If you're not, go ahead.
Right?
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay,
it.
groovy. Do you want them repopulating?
Bro, that's not my choice.
I asked you a question. Do you want more of them?
I don't care.
Well, it does seem like you do, because right now, when the laws are in the books, that's your big concern.
No.
And how these people are identifying. My thing to you is, if they're not reproducing, that kind of sounds like you win,
No,
don't it?
listen, I said I don't care what they do.
And
That's what I said. That's
don't
my
believe
position.
that sounds like cap.
I said I don't care what they do.
That sounds like cap.
Okay, I want to go to the chat and see how they feel about us just being boys and girls again. Put a thumbs up if you're for it, and a thumbs down if you're not. A thumbs down if you're not. If you can, create a super chat and explain why you're not for it.
Next, somebody said no, because we don't need more kittens.
That was crazy.
Someone in the chat said I had too many gay
let's see.
friends.
Put a middle finger up if you don't give a shit. If you was a
Mr.
boy
G,
or a
I
girl.
see you. Black Swords, I see you. Do something, I see you. No stranger to danger, I see you. Scott, I see you.
That shit is going up crazy. Thumbs
I ain't gonna lie,
up,
it's
crazy.
Yeah, rock out.
Wow.
Thumbs up, crazy. Thumbs up, crazy.
Well, we know what kind of followers you got now,
Yes,
man.
we do.
Some pervert with a
Wow.
nigga said, "Hey Kim."
Protect the kids.
Thumbs up, Kim.
Protect the kids. I'm all for that. Now, are we gonna talk about this Kamala budget?
Some opposition in there.
The Kamala budget? How
Yeah,
she ran
she-
over budget?
She blew 1.2 billion in a matter of
3 months?
4 months.
Yeah.
She could have gave me that. I would have turned
You know what's the
her
sad
out.
part about that though? The sad part about that is that the
Not a
people
Trump supporter,
the people
though.
that suffer is her staffers because they may not get paid. But America's greatest president came and said, I will pay your bill.
Oh, Trump offered to pay the bill
Yeah.
for Kamala Harris.
All right,
And,
all right. And we don't, y'all still believe everything he says. That's crazy to me.
Let it go.
So
Let it go.
what's
let it go.
happening, Kim?
Let it
Tell
go.
us. Let's
Let it
go.
go.
What's the
Let it go.
Yo,
They just say what he said. They say believe him.
Yo, you see Math Lee? Math said.
No, it's
Put us
fine.
on.
It's
Tell me.
fine.
Tell me.
You win.
Share your
You
facts.
won, Matt. You
Yes!
won.
I was fucking
You're the winner.
Let it go.
I was right
Just let it go.
from the start.
Right? You and all your little friends in Middle America.
Kim seen all those thumbs up. She said, I don't think I want to
Let
go
it
against
go. Nah,
that.
you're not going.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's
Like
not happening.
you're
It's
not gonna win
cool.
this argument.
That's
You're not gonna convince anybody of anything.
Yeah, and I'm not
But I
trying
will
to.
say
With
this.
everything, hold on.
Wow,
with
someone
everything
says
that's
you're
already out.
brainwashed. That's crazy.
With everything
It says
that's
I'm
already
brainwashed?
out.
I'm
they
definitely
say
not
you
brainwashed.
brainwashed.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
definitely not brainwashed.
Yeah,
But
That's probably coming from somebody brainwashed. But you just gotta
yeah.
like at
Yeah,
this point.
see, this is
Wow.
Yeah,
this is still getting spicy.
Yeah, what we talking about here?
Still getting spicy.
I'm responding.
I ain't
You have to listen again.
Don't be a sore loser, man. Sounds spicy.
This is the maturity level they taught us to expect
Yes.
from Trump supporters.
Exactly. Exactly.
Kinda sounds plausible.
This is actually what we vote. That you voted
Hold on.
for. Right here.
No.
This is America.
First of all,
This
we
is
got to pay your bills.
Mac, that
Cause
was
y'all
dumb
be
for
fucking
you.
budgets and shit like that. We gotta take care of y'all niggas, man.
Wait,
Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck.
Wait,
y'all
hold on.
doing,
Let's
man.
put it in perspective. If she can't manage a campaign, how she gonna manage the country?
Exactly.
You know,
Boom! Boom!
Damn. That was
Boom!
You know
That
what's
was
still
crazy.
under
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That was crazy. Don DeMarco is crazy.
it sounds good till you remember that we still under Trump's tax plan.
And,
All the way across.
yo, you know what I don't like? Why we act like Trump wasn't president already?
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Why do we
Yeah,
act like y'all try to make him look like he's the boogeyman? He's the worst thing on
So
earth.
why do we act like inflation wasn't falling? Why do we act like employment wasn't going up now? Like why do you pretend just shuffle that part?
Wait. Why we acting like that shit didn't double under Biden and Harris?
What didn't double?
The inflation.
No, bullshit. It's going down.
No, wrong.
It's going down under
That is not a fact.
It's going
sir.
down under
That is not a fact.
And
sir.
okay.
That is
all
not
right,
a fact.
all
sir.
right.
Pull Google on.
That is not a
he
fact.
said pull Google.
I know that one. I know that one for sure.
They didn't talk about
I know that one for sure.
Nope.
Listen,
man,
I'm
you make this shit up, man.
I'm good.
It's
I
not true.
promise you.
you know what's so crazy? You know,
But I'm good. But I'm good.
MECC
But I'm
argument don't even make no sense because Kamala was Kamala was campaigning the whole time that she gonna bring down the price of all this stuff of an administration she's already a part of.
Okay.
So
she's
what
not the president.
What
bro.
she's bringing down?
She's not the
No,
president.
if it's low and that all this stuff is low,
Never
what
said
what
it
she
was
bringing
low.
down?
Never said it was low. Said it was dropping. And if she's taking office and her promise is to continue
No, that shit was
trend,
skyrocketing,
and
my
there
man.
we go. No, it wasn't.
Yes,
But
That's the word.
We
Hold
here
on,
now.
Mecca,
Like,
do-
no, hold
Show
on,
me
hold
the
on.
Carfax.
We here now. We here now.
Show me the Carfax.
Like
You wanna know?
the going back and forth and trying to convince somebody in anything. Like I'm past
Hold
that.
on.
I'm past that part.
I looked at.
Shout out to Cold Dirty Bass. He said Mecca watching CNN.
Hold on, I want to say something. I will concede on your point about running the campaign because I do think the campaign on her side was poorly run. So I will concede on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a big step for Kim. Clap. Big step for Kim.
I still feel the way that I feel about him, but
That's
that
cool.
point,
Feelings are
about-
emotions. We deal with facts.
right?
Let's deal
That
with the
point
facts.
about not running the campaign effectively to win the election, that
I think
is-
everybody agrees
we can
with
see
that.
that.
I think everybody
we can see
agrees.
that,
You think it was too
right?
much partying?
And I think it was way too much party. I think
I
the
think they
celebrity
saw-
endorsements were ridiculous.
I want to know.
I
I'm gonna keep it
I
honest.
will say that. I will say that the Beyonce, the Megan, in it because obviously I voted against Trump, right? In it, I felt like, okay, I'm not gonna go out there and say how ridiculous this is, but it was a spectacle.
Oh, for sure.
It was a spectacle,
for sure.
right? I don't need all of them up there. That's not what I'm looking for in a campaign. That's just me. I think maybe they were trying to appeal to young voters. I don't know what the young
I'ma
voters
tell you what
are
they
gonna.
did.
Because I do feel like that all of that, the Taylor Swift, all
I'ma
of that.
tell you
was
what they
just
did.
No
ridiculous.
presidential
No.
candidate should be
It's
on
like-
the stage.
No, listen, this is what they did.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
This is what they did. They looked at the Beyoncés, the Taylor Swifts, looked at the album sales, and translated that to think that they could drive people to the ballot box. Don't work like that. And that was never my ideology with Kennedy. If I would have had Taylor Swift, Beyonce, they would have had to do an interview. It would have went way further than an endorsement.
Yeah, then just
Right.
that. Yeah.
But here's the thing
I can
that
agree
I
with
feel
that.
like is being ignored in this day and age when we got the Epstein scandals, the Diddy parties and all that. I think it is a populist idea that we do not trust celebrities. So why would you take celebrities and put them in, put them on stage and tell them, like everybody's gonna follow them. Behind closed doors, we think that they're doing the most devilish shit in the fucking world. Why would we trust these people? You know what I'm saying? Like you pick the wrong people to kind of steer the whole country into your direction. That just didn't make no sense.
And then it was a whole same echo chamber. Beyonce,
And a lot of those people are in those
it's the same
conversations.
fans. It's the same fans, but they just think that album sales translate to going to the ballot box. It just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And she had nobody in her circle to
I
tell
will
her.
say this. I feel like niggas saw her coming. They was like, oh, the bag is coming. Yo, we gonna tax her. Crazy. And everybody got a little chunk of something. You had Cardi B up there. Cardi B, a person who's never had to read a teleprompter for shit. We trust her. That she turns on her phone and she's like, look, so this what happened. You cheated on me and, you know I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't never had to read a teleprompter. So just seeing her have to like stall out.
And it was a struggle
so that she
too.
could read
It was a struggle.
Pre-written message and had nothing to say in between that time. Come on, son. Come on.
And let me tell you something. Like I said, I was a part of a presidential campaign. There's bags to get. They got bags.
No, I already know that that's
They
what
got
it was
bags.
They
about.
saw her
But
come. It was like,
So you trying to say that's where the money went?
Over here, we got you.
Is that what you trying to say the money went? That's where the money went?
Son.
Absolutely.
Do
Do you think Biden had a better chance than Kamala?
What they should have did, they should have ran Biden, and then he should have retired or whatever
then that
in
would've been
January
better, I
or whatever
think.
and gave it to him.
Then because that's a choice. If the country feels like we didn't make that choice,
Bro, we ain't make that. They ain't make the choice anyway.
Yeah.
They had no problem.
but they did it at a time where we could make a choice. And if they'd have done it any other way, the whole country would have been like, well, we didn't pick her.
Did you see
We don't want this.
Did you see Biden put the Trump hat on?
Yeah, I
He
saw
did?
that. Yeah, he did.
I'm sure.
wow.
Hold on.
Wow.
You didn't see that?
He probably didn't know
That
who
was
had it
nah,
was.
it was like an exchange. He did like an exchange with a fan or something like that.
hard.
Yeah, and they gave him a hat and he
That's
put it on
horrible.
his head. And I was like,
And I want to say this to black women. just because we didn't support Kamala. Listen,
do this.
Listen,
do
no,
this.
because
Don't
do this.
this is out there.
Spin.
Doesn't mean
Don't do this. Spin.
we can't cut. We can't cut, right?
We can't cut.
Yeah, we can't cut.
Spin. Back away.
Hey,
I can't even.
Is that Photoshop?
No, it's not. Can they see
It's
it?
not
I don't know,
Photoshop?
not at all.
Can they see it?
Yo.
Wrong camera.
Right now.
Wrong camera.
Hold on.
Hey, they don't want me to
see
say
that?
it, guys. They don't want me to say.
Yeah, there you go. That's crazy.
Even Biden know to make America great again.
Look at y'all, that's crazy.
That's
That's so crazy.
Yo, Biden in the Twilight Zone. He don't know where he.
Yo,
he don't know what's
yo.
going.
They got him in a sunken place.
Y'all whole argument sounds crazy right now with this nigga wearing his hat.
Facts.
Keep it 100. It sounds crazy.
He was
What are
seeing
y'all
out 2
campaigning
weeks ago,
for?
right?
That nigga is wearing a.
Trump won.
He's even saying y'all made the right choice.
He thought he had a
don't
Home
see.
Depot hat on.
Yo, he's wildin'. He's wildin'.
Kim, you mighty quiet, sis. What's
You
up?
can't make this shit up, man.
I'm always quiet.
Oh, really?
You can't
Yeah.
make this shit up. What was the other thing we
I
wanted
said
to do?
what I said. I said what I said. I feel how I feel. I said I conceded on the fact that the campaign was not run the way it should have been, run. I think maybe, 2 swing states might have been different. Maybe she would have picked Shapiro and she'd have had Pennsylvania.
Nothing would have helped them. The people watched a live genocide for 13 months. And the states, the swing states that went red for Trump was Muslim counties.
Crazy.
So crazy.
We'll see.
Honestly, I think Biden voted for Trump.
I think so too. I seen that online.
Trump did say, Biden don't even like you. In the debate, he said that Kamala Biden doesn't even like you. That
Wow.
was crazy.
Bro, I'm done.
But I
I'm
will
mad you
say,
didn't see that hat.
Can we
That
write
hat right there?
Can we write MAGA on the hat?
You can't write MAGA on my hat. You could never write MAGA on my hat.
they
You
ain't
got a
gonna
marker?
know. Okay, we can say it now since he won. Yo, they shot a Trump commercial in here. It was crazy. It was crazy. They rented out the barbershop and shit. I was scared to pull up though. I didn't know how it was gonna
And that's
go,
how
you
we
know
started
what I mean?
this conversation. And that's
I
what
didn't know
I
how
said.
it would go. But
He wasn't
got the
owning
bag.
it before. He didn't know
Hold on,
where it
hold on.
was going to go.
Was the bag good?
The bag was alright. The bag was good.
All right.
Gat got the biggest bag though. Gat.
Yo, that was crazy to say on camera, bro. I ain't get nothing, bro. I sent the stunt double over here, you heard?
Yo, Gat was in a barber chair getting a haircut like this.
Yo, I never seen so many niggas get haircuts with their hat on.
What they had was crazy.
That wasn't me.
And the barber was on the back of his neck with the hat on. Like,
You talking about Champ. You talking about your cousin.
Oh, my cousin?
Wow.
Listen,
Wow.
that shit ain't make no sense.
Y'all niggas owe me dinner or something behind that one. For real.
Ain't nobody bet.
Y'all niggas owe me dinner or something, man. Take SPINOZO out day or something. Listen, messing with me, you gonna get the checks. That's what we do in the politics, man.
come on, man. Y'all ain't no camera.
You did it first. I didn't know the camera was on me. Sorry.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Over there.
Guy said I was sitting on
Yo, here we go.
what?
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Hold on, let me send a super chat to us.
We got any hey, any super chats we missed?
Hold on, let me do a super chat for the game.
Chris Grimes, we love you too.
See those super chats, man.
It said, guys, as black people, we will survive. From Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve, shout out to Scuba Steve.
I am the art.
Can they hear you talking, A?
You might hear me in the background. And B Wiggins 292.
B Wiggins, I am the art, and
Those are the last two.
shout out to B Wiggins and
I am the art.
I am the art. Shout out to y'all.
Should A mic himself up when he do this? When he read the super chat?
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
might need to, but then if he has to have a conversation back there.
No, you
we
can cut
just
it
do
off.
it. This is the first time. This is the first time we have ever been live in the shop. In the shop. Please share the broadcast, share the link, hit the like. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be here for a little while. We're gonna take a 5-minute break, but don't go anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We'll be right back with the next topic. I personally want to talk about finally letting people know how he feels about Gunna.
Yeah.
What y'all think? Matter of fact,
Exactly.
if y'all got some topics, put them in the chat. We'll be paying attention to the chat during the break. All right.
And tell y'all friends to join us while we live, man. We take 5 minutes. Tell your sister,
Facts.
your mother.
We in
In
here.
the word, man.
We in
That's the
here.
word.
Can we get some music?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special. I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with some assist like a nephew, niggas out to get you. Soon as you successful, haters doing extra for a bag like JetBlue. One thing I learned when you got what other people wanna get to. When you under fire, no one coming to your rescue. Step 1, you gotta show niggas to respect you. Step 2, any disrespect again. Step 2. Step 3, establishing your rep. Put them all on and bomb on niggas like Flex do. Gotta show power, weaken niggas cower. Wash them up, rain on niggas like a shower. There's a new resident living in the tower. Flexing like you diesel, we rolling up sour. 48 laws, take you niggas broads. Hit the pussy raw, show you that she ain't yours. Kicking niggas doors. Only thing that ever been soft about Brooklyn is them B-Live laws. Hardest nigga out, I ain't gotta say pause. Separate the bitches from the niggas, no divorce. Guess it won't count until a nigga hit the Forbes. I've been checking scores from the seats on the floors. When it's all over, bet you niggas gon' remember me, I'm the truth shit. I just finished off this Hennessy in the booth. I have a nigga try and mess with me, looking silly like Draymond wearing 23. I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose.
You can never check us, homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore? Cause he got a mask in the man purse. Don't mean he got a stick on him. Kill my dog, I'ma go John Wick on him. Ghost guns with switches on them. Get the line on my ops by sicking my bitches on them. I'm connected in these streets, yeah, they know me well. And you wrote a statement for my hole in cell. Hot-headed cause I know the streets cold as hell. Grind with 2 clips like I know Pharrell. Pussy tight, so I'm going in raw. Designers on just to go to the store. Crown Heights to the star, that's how gat travel. See, I'm trying to pull me back, that's a crab barrel. And I don't rap for free, that's a bad gamble. Charge niggas for the hook, that's a mad battle.
I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Okay.
Oh, heart so cold. They think I sold my soul. Like I would ever sell my soul. No, they wanna know how I'm so cold with it. My niggas see me and say, bro, did it. My diamonds dancing got them so livid.
Mad.
If you a hater, man, you're
I might have fucked a couple big bitches, but I never fuck with jealousy. Niggas talking like a op, keep the same energy. Homie said we crew still, but Brody just a friend of me. I don't fuck with you still, you know I got a memory. Podcast too real, got interviews with Kennedys. Moved into a new building, ooh, it got amenities. Fuck how these goofs feel, that hating ain't offending me. We move around with blue steel, that hating got a penalty. The secret to my recipe, no fraud in my identity. Truth is what you get from me, like I just killed a Hennessy. Popping off with white girls, Spanish chicks, ebony. But pussy niggas in the comments get the best head to me. Pause. Back when I got shaded by the frauds, I said I'm finna come up on niggas, call a nigga Jaws. Broke a lot of laws, did whatever for the cause. Now my shot clicking, only thing I'm missing is my dogs. Rest in peace to all my dogs. Rest in peace to all the niggas that ain't give me no support. Rest in peace to all the broads. It switched up, now a nigga don't pick up when they call. They was hoping I would fall. But all I did was get right back up and stand tall. Now they watch a nigga ball. Haters on my dick while these bad bitches licking balls. You don't fuck with me, nah, I don't fuck with y'all. You don't fuck with me, nah, I don't fuck with y'all.
Let them tell it, think they know my life. Bet it all when I roll the dice. Heart cold as ice. If you broke, I'm taking no advice. Passports tatted up, AMG and it's matted up. Got the love of your life, topless, watch she bagging up. I never changed like Hov said. You can't relate if you never slept on a cold bed. You wasn't plucking roaches off of mold bread with holes in your pro-cads. I was only a teen but felt more like an old head. Exes left a nigga dry, all the bros dead. Now these birds flocking and I ain't throwing them no bread. I'm good with mad, put the 50 in forehead. I be the one remaining with my ops on the flow dead. Streets really made me numb, ain't hearing what you talking about. For ice grilling, I got hot ones that'll throw them out. You switched up, I remember that's why you on the block list. I'm bougie now, eating expensive dinners with chopsticks.
Rest in peace to all my dogs. Rest in peace to all the niggas that ain't give me no support. Rest in peace to all the broads. It switched up, now a nigga don't pick up when they call. They was hoping I would fall. But all I did was get right back up and stand tall. Now they watch a nigga ball. Haters on my dick while these bad bitches licking balls. You don't fuck with me, nah, I don't fuck with y'all. You don't fuck with me, nah, I don't fuck with y'all.
Turn around and they look for the man. He does what he has to, he does what he can. He's risking his life for the sake of the fam. Not everyone gets it, some don't understand. He follows his instinct and sticks to the plan. He knows if he isn't focused, then at any moment it could all fall apart in his hands. He has the world on his shoulders, he rose to the challenge. He knows what it takes to get back up when he got no backup. He tells him to back up, he's taking the stance. He built the table, so don't ask him what he could bring to the table. He laughs, he can't be reduced to a bag. He told her do not get mad or get left in the past. Cause it's still a man's world, so want me nothing without. Follow my lead, don't doubt. I don't wanna make a lot about me, but it's still a man's world. So how far could you go without me? The mighty protector, you crown me. Let fortune and glory surround me. This is a man's world. This is a man. This is a man's world.
To all the good women, God bless you all. I ain't even trying to stress you all. If the world up and just left you all on the edge to fall, I'll rescue y'all like a fireman. Reach out, grab you by the hand, and lift you safely on the higher lands. I believe your place is beside a man. Speak my truth, I ain't trying to scam, but understand this is all based on your diet plans. If I look down and I see Lizzo, she dying, fam. Yes, I'm a man, not Iron Man. Good God, not a crazy nigga, don't paint me bitter. If I reach down, she gon' take me with her, try to save her. Who gon' save me, nigga? These future sisters need role models. Look around, I be so boggled. Fashion over, yeah, fashion over. When a bunch of women wear roles model. Take them out, they eat the whole cow, then suck the bone out of bone marrow. Then wash it down with a Coke bottle. Turn around and tell you they don't swallow. Hot for that's cold, you hurting her. More than the way that they're serving her. When the doctor determines she's terminal, then we'll see sympathy be the new murderer. This world's going crazy, and I hate it too. Girls thinking they players too. Snoop Dogg told his bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks to try and make it true. In the latest news, they try to blame it on what men do like it's a great excuse. It's self-esteem, not them esteem. Maybe change your view, degrading you. Powers that be's trying to work you. Baby, stick to your virtue. Fuck that shit you gon' twerk to. I'ma speak the truth if it hurts you. Ha!
This is a man's world. This is a man. This is a man's world. This is a man.
Brooklyn, son. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. For my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. Free meat, and all my niggas from the street trying to get the work cheap, cause the gang gotta eat. Nigga, I be on the creep, OT with a freak. I don't do the handcuffing cause it's fuck the police, for real. Bitch niggas, I see her loading up a clip like I won beer. Fly till I die, rest in peace, Aaliyah. What you think I rap for? To push a motherfucking key? I came to get this, flame the business. Rangers, Benzes, taking games with interest. Name been mentioned by the greatest spitters. Now I'm here to let it go like I gave forgiveness. On your block with a gang, ayy. Separate the real shit from the play black. Mask up for a payday, ayy. Got extensions at your door like Sinead. I gets it poppin', been almost shocking, your bitch was watching. Boy, I've been a menace like my nigga from Compton. Treating herbs like the watch on my wrist, I rock them. Scanners got a code when the pigs is flocking. Hammer got a nose like the chick from Blossom. Bullets pierce double O's like them shits was Brosnan. I put one up in you pussies like finger popping. It's Hoffa. Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard. Handsome nigga, man, I'm so blessed. Unless it's bread, nigga, I don't stress. Feeling like the new Pac on deck. Got a Spanish chick, I don't sex. I just get open off the face like an iPhone X. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got as the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. For my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. Gang, gang, gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. For my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. Strictly for my Hoffa gang. Pot you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my bank card form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with some assist like a nephew, niggas out to get you. Soon as you successful, haters doing extra for a bag like.
Alright, we back. My expert opinion. Live, we here. We're in the shop right now. We're running through these topics. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We heard you. We saw a lot of people were bringing up the big homie, Buckshot.
The little big homie.
Yeah. Shout out to Buckshot. He actually sent me a text message, and he wanted everyone to know that he's fine. Don't worry about him. He is going to be okay. All right. What are we saying about
I mean,
this?
I really want to know what happened.
Shout out to Buck. Salute to Buck. You know what I'm saying? I called Buck when that happened. I saw the blogs. I was on the phone with him for a minute. And he was in good spirits. He said, tell everybody he in good spirits. So shout to Buck. You know what I mean?
Good shit.
Right.
So there were pictures online.
Real estate thing.
Yeah, like what happened?
Yeah,
what happened?
From what I read, and I could be wrong, he has like some people who are squatting in one of his properties. He went to see about it, and the people who were in there.
But I said that wasn't true.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't true today.
That's the thing I read.
From what I understand, it's just
Speculation.
It's a little bit of tension in the neighborhood between him and some people that's from that area. I can't divulge exactly what it's about, but for whatever reason, they felt like, you know, they had to call some people up to do something to him.
I just don't respect, you know what I mean? Like the people that's laughing and that he got beat up, that he got assaulted. I don't like that. Like I, that's just not funny to me.
Yeah.
None of that shit was funny at all. And it was like, yo, a lot of niggas, people that I seen that I know making blogs about it, making fun about it, that shit wasn't funny to niggas. Especially Brooklyn niggas. That shit wasn't funny at all, bro.
First of all, making music doesn't make you immune to getting jumped. Like, it doesn't turn you into Superman.
And it don't make him a sucker neither.
You gotta let Mec finish, yeah.
My bad.
But me and Gat saying the same. Like, I think that shit sucks when you. Somebody being famous doesn't mean that it can't happen to them. It happens to everybody. It's Brooklyn.
Unfortunately, in hip hop, it's more likely to happen to you. Someone who probably won't do anything to somebody else that lives in their neighborhood will see you and think that that's a ticket for them to get some sort of clout or some sort of status by, you know, fucking with you or having some sort of negative engagement.
Can we agree in this room that that's sucker shit?
Oh yeah, it's sucker shit. We all agree?
Can we just
sucker shit on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sucker shit.
Like,
super sucker shit.
Like,
super sucker.
You gotta have no nuts to be on that kind of time, or no life. Like, what's wrong with you? This dude just makes music.
I want to say this though.
He makes music.
No,
What's the issue?
I seen the video. There was another video that surfaced behind that, and I think that, you know, I think Buck should have walked away and not antagonize the situation more. What was the other video?
Like, if a nigga, you in the street, Brooklyn, a nigga put a camera on you and call you a snitch. Like, how you gonna react to that, bro?
This is the thing. You gotta understand, you Buckshot, you the ticket.
Yeah.
If he beat them up, he gets, what Jay-Z said, if I shoot you, I'm brainless, but if you shoot me, you famous. Buck gotta understand, he's Buckshot.
Yeah, but people get fed up.
Some niggas don't think like that when
You're right. You're 100% right. In
the moment, the heat of the moment, you're not thinking like that.
Everybody's allowed to lose their temper. It happens, right? We all humans. We all men. Not all men, but we're all grown up adults here. Everybody loses their temper. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. You're right. When you're in the limelight, it's your job to be 3 steps ahead and recognize that any kind of conflict you have with somebody is a lose-lose for you. I completely agree with you.
I don't.
Temper-wise, the same rules apply. You catch somebody at the right time on the wrong day. You dig what I mean? We don't always have self-control. It's difficult to not want to get it off your chest when somebody is trying you. That's a different. Math catches me on the phone walking away from a situation. Literally walking away. And I'm not talking about
That's not how that went, Mac.
What was your first reaction? What was your first reaction?
Story already. Hold on, Mac. That is not how that went.
I walked away.
What I heard was you tell someone, yo, get the fuck out my face right now. That's what I heard. It didn't sound like you
was that
like,
the math line?
I'm gonna
Was
get
that
the
the math
fuck out
line?
your face right now.
No, I didn't. But here's the thing: if it was gonna go further than that, I wouldn't have said nothing.
Right.
You dig what I mean? If we was going to get to that, I wouldn't have talked. I'd have started fighting. You heard me say the thing I needed to say to exit the situation. Right. And that happens more often than I want to admit, and I don't get into shit. But it's because of what he's saying. You dig what? First of all, nobody really wins a fight. You can't beat one of these niggas up no more. You beat them up, they gonna come back. Nobody can take an ass whooping.
Some of these niggas is butt, bro.
Somebody gonna spin the block. You beat the brakes off of a dude, especially on camera. Somebody gonna spin the block, and now you're trying to figure out where that's coming from. There's no honor. Nobody can take an ass whooping anymore. Your best bet is always.
So my nigga Sean Price, he would have slapped the shit out of somebody.
But then there's that.
But here, listen, because it keep coming up on my YouTube. I'm not watching all the videos, so I'm asking you guys, why does it keep dragging? This happened to him. I saw that he had a concussion, a broken nose, all this stuff. But then I also read something about gang activity. So like, what's keeping this going?
I mean, I don't know what the
What is the story that's keeping this going? That is,
I don't want to speculate on it, but what I would say is that I hate that it had to happen to him.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing that it was for me. Like, I look at Buckshot as a legend, and we got to respect our legends. And these kids or whoever's growing up, they want to make a name for themselves. And I don't even know how old they were or anything like that. But for me, watching that video, I don't care what Buckshot did. He's a legend. And I would, if he was to disrespect me on that, oh, you saying I'm a rat, whatever the case was, yo, bro, you got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, what he did for the culture in Brooklyn during his time, you had to be there to really appreciate that.
But
He did that shit on camera.
We're in a different time.
When you do shit on camera, you respond different. You're going to get that
exactly, and that's an issue because
niggas is clowns.
And I get what you're saying about you can't really do this, you can't really do that. No, you can actually do whatever the fuck you want, but just understand the consequences.
Exactly.
But I'll be the same. Now, these people who did this shit to Buckshot feel like there's no consequences. And this is the catch-22 that you're faced with. Because you could be standing there thinking, I'm not going to do nothing. And the person already has it made up in their mind, I'm going to do something.
Listen, what I read about the video was that Homeboy was with his little daughter and his grandmother.
There was a lady with him too.
And he could say what he want. Buckshot was pursuing him, right? So we don't know what happened when that camera went off. Right. But Buckshot made a decision.
The camera was on.
Yeah, Buckshot made a decision. And whoever did whatever to him made a decision, right? But it could have been avoided if I felt that Buck would have just said, all right, say what you want.
So the story is that Buck's the protagonist.
From the video that was on the internet, Buck was pursuing him while Homeboy walking away like you a rat.
That's like poking the bear. Exactly.
It don't matter, bro. Yeah. You gotta understand your value. People ready to trick you out your position every chance you get. They see you in this seat. More often than not, you become recognizable, they gonna try to get at you, to trick you. Because the trick now is having you in jail, niggas laughing at you. Yeah. Everybody in the comments gonna say, oh, he's foolish for doing this.
You can't really crash out over no dumb. I don't know, like, I be crashing. I be like, yo, I'm gonna smack this shit out you when I see you.
And there's been a couple of situations.
I be going there, bro.
There's been a couple of situations I've been involved in.
More than a couple.
Yeah, but then it's like,
I'm talking about since this.
Okay.
How much walking away
was
you
like,
do, man?
Plenty.
How much walking away?
I did a lot of walking away though.
Plenty.
No, but
because standing there don't gain you nothing.
Right.
Standing there cost you.
Right.
Beef always costs money.
Pause.
I refuse. Beef always costs money. It's gonna cost you time.
That's a fact.
Time costs money.
That's a fact.
True story.
Walk, bro. Like walk. Just walk.
It ain't that easy all the time, man.
I never said it was easy. It's necessary. Most of life ain't easy. It's still necessary. What's the outcome?
Sometimes you gotta think.
The outcome, in some cases, is you defend yourself, or you prevent someone from doing something even worse to you.
Do you knowing me the way you know me? Do you think I'm not an advocate of defending yourself?
What, how you're talking right now? Yes. How you're talking right now? Yes. We've had people pull up and attempt to antagonize us outside of the shop. Mm-hmm. Those things get handled. Mm-hmm. Those things have to get handled.
And we never back down.
I don't.
And think about all the young boys that sitting here watching this. You know what I mean? Thinking that this is okay. They're already moving like that. There's already a lack of respect and all that going on right now.
Okay. Then I'll talk to them. Walk away. You are telling me that these niggas who are fucking with you are beneath you, they losers, they lame, they pussy, they this, they that, and the third. And somehow these are your ops. That don't match up to me. You dig what? It just, that doesn't make sense to me.
If you can avoid a situation, avoid it.
I don't have ops that are pussy. I don't have ops I gotta care about you for you to be an op. I don't care. I don't. Your words. You're the comment section.
Yo, Mac,
you're the comment section in the flesh.
Look, Mac, you got mad ops, bro.
I'm telling y'all, Buckshot, I don't see nothing wrong, bro. No, you got. It's better for you to just leave it alone.
I understand the leave it alone shit, bro, but I don't think it's always better,
bro.
I don't think. I think sometimes leaving it alone is blood in the water. And then other sharks come around thinking
Exactly. No, talk about the respect. That's supposed to be
you got to look at the level of how the person is trying to get at you. Somebody trying to extort you. Somebody trying to physically attack you.
Different story.
You got to defend yourself.
Different story.
But if somebody come up, math, you pussy,
and they go like this and start backing
now
up.
you may be having a bad day. Now you compile that bad day by reacting and doing
Math
something.
gonna be like, yo, get out my face.
No, look, math is the ticket. Right? He's the ticket here. Math gonna have to pay for. He's not gonna get a legal aid. He's gonna get a lawyer. You're gonna have to pay for that. You gonna have to pay for the lawsuit for putting their hands on him.
Time and energy.
But see, here's the thing that you're erasing from the situation. You don't know how that's gonna go. It might not be a lawyer. It might be somebody having to find a funeral home, a coroner, some shit.
But you would know if it's gonna get there.
I need people out there who think that that's a good idea. You don't know where that situation is gonna go.
For either one.
You know what I'm saying? You might run into me a day, I got an armed guard with me, and he's not playing.
Well, but we wanna know what? That's the proper way to handle it. You not the armed guard.
Right.
You not shooting that gun.
Different
you
story.
not taking.
Right.
We don't want to talk about those stories. I got a crazy math story. I got a crazy math story. Math called me one time. I ain't even gonna tell a story, bro.
What was the scenario you just gave?
So I mean, what he just gave that.
No. You just described the situation.
If someone physically attacks you,
right? You put after that, put the phone on them and say,
"Use a bitch
ass nigga."
Right.
You ain't gonna do nothing to me.
Right. That's the one I was thinking of. No, you said you pussy.
You pussy. Whatever.
It's not.
Well, spitting is an assault, and depending on how hard they say
it's
pussy,
harassment.
It's depending on how hard they say pussy. You can defend yourself after that.
But you got professional antagonists out here that come out here to trick you out your spot, bro.
That's the whole thing.
And you got to be more cognizant of what's happening.
You know what? I want to address something that I haven't addressed. There were some antagonists online. They were saying a lot of things about me. Recently, they apologized, and I don't want people to think that I don't see their growth. So I want to, commend you guys. Shout out to the guys over at 050.
Salute.
I told y'all from the start, I got here by showing love, and that's how this channel grew to be what it is now.
Right.
And I know it's easy to get fooled by watching other people who might have gained some notoriety by talking shit about this person or talking shit about that person. And we all trying to eat. So I salute y'all for the apology, and I accept it.
Now listen to what you said, man.
Right.
We all trying to eat, right? People think that attacking you or the attacks going on, that we taking money out of each other's pocket. They don't understand there's enough for everyone.
There's enough for everybody.
For everyone. We don't have to attack each other. In fact, we stronger together.
I
don't understand why Math don't be on 050, 050 don't be on here. And just why we can't do it together.
There's a whole bunch of people.
It's surreal for a pause right now, bro. We have a real conversation.
We have a community of personalities that if we work together, that's what the whole Potter House thing was supposed to be about when me, Queens Flip, Smoke Dizza, and Joe Budden.
That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. Just the thought of that.
Somebody took a cut and cut me out. But anyway, that's another story. Shout out to y'all. But that was the plan. Unifying this whole thing. I mean, imagine if one day there was a urban podcast app where you could just click and it's all of us.
Let's normalize unity. Let's normalize unity instead of hate, man.
Yo, shout to the nigga Zip with the drip, so we be reaching out, be checking in and all that.
Hey, yo, Zip, I know you be seeing me. I see you on my block. I'm like, yo, what we doing. And when I see Zip, it be love, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? And all of this shit, they get in front of the cameras and they do what they do. That's who they are. That's what they get views. We could do this together. They don't want to see us together.
Hating is sucker shit. Trolling is sucker shit.
Right.
It always has been. It always will be. That's sucker shit.
Keep going.
We can. Yeah, camera went off when I say something positive.
We still working out the kinks in the book.
We back on. We back on. We back on.
Screen so black. It's not the ending of the show. Just so you know.
Fuck that. Nah, man. Come on, bro. We can do better than this.
Speaking of,
don't we always come on this show and advocate when we hear about beef? And we tell somebody tells us they squash it.
Right.
When they tell us they squashed it, we the first one. Yo,
good shit.
Grown man shit. Good for you. Do it again. That sounds fire. Yo, you, as you should. Why don't y'all blah 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 blah. We always doing that. That's not new language for us up here.
No, it's not.
Never been on that kind of time. That's why I can't. When I hear about shit like this, it irritates me.
Yeah. So Matt, if you want to be the trendsetter, invite Zip up here.
That'd be dope, bro. You. I heard good. Math can do it. Math don't got.
Yo.
See, the thing is, these niggas is not.
This shit is wrong, bro. Gotta soften him up a little bit.
Them good niggas, though.
He said to be the first.
They good niggas.
But I do want to get to another situation with two people that at one time supposedly were brothers. We're seeing Dehaven. I think he did an interview discussing, his issues with Jay-Z. And it's not the first interview. It's not the last. I think, Jay-Z has made it to such a level to be from where he's from and to touch the heights that he's touched. Friends fall out all the time. But it's not common for us to keep hearing the people that's on the outside of the friendship to continue like rehashing these wounds, reopening these wounds all the time. And every now and then, these things slow down, you don't hear about it, and then it's like, it comes back up, but there's never any new information as far as I know.
Right. Dehaven just wanted to be Jay-Z friend again, that's all.
Yeah, he been telling the same story for the past.
He been saying the same shit.
But,
Shout to
listen,
him.
but wait, let me say something here, because if it's one thing you guys are gonna do, is defend each other from Brooklyn.
And go Brooklyn.
Yo, look.
It's the Jay-Z thing, like.
We hold all day.
I know.
In Brooklyn.
But everybody has their own platform to tell their story, right? Jay could go on a record and say whatever he wants. He's up, so he's probably not going to talk about DA.
No, he did. He addressed him on the record.
Okay, so he addressed it. So if he's addressing it on a record, why can't Dehaven address it in an interview?
Because he did it like 10 years ago.
He did it for like.
Me personally.
When did American Gangster come out?
Why can't he say what he wants to say? I'm just
2000. No, before that.
He addressed this on the American Gangster album.
Yeah, about 16 years ago.
Didn't he have a Netflix series too?
I don't know.
Dehaven.
He did it. What I saw from online was he put out like a documentary, right? Marcy made, right? So I guess he's doing his own thing. Everybody's promoting their own whatever it is. So you go up there.
He's telling his side of the story.
He's telling his side of the story. I don't see. My thing is, I don't see nothing wrong with that. He has a side. Jay has a side. Jay can say what he wants in a record and
but when
reach
you doing it for
way
20
more
years
people.
straight, though, it's
that's crazy.
different.
That's
well,
crazy.
if you just put it out, you did one little documentary or you spoke on it a couple times on a couple podcasts or whatever, cool. But when you going 15, 20 years, that's crazy.
Okay, but what is this? His second interview?
No, hell no.
Hell no.
He did about 30 interviews.
Hell
He
yeah.
did 30 interviews.
Well,
He been doing wild interviews. This is the thing.
I've not seen
He
this.
probably was doing interviews before.
Listen.
What's this nigga? Gene Dale?
He was.
He was doing interviews before him, right?
The thing is that at what point do you move on? Yeah.
Well, if the interviewer continues to ask you the same question, then that's not really up to you. Number one. Number two, it becomes like you said, it keeps rehashing back around. That's because it's new to somebody. Every couple of years, it becomes a new story. There's another generation of kids just catching on to Jay-Z shit. They don't know these stories.
And what else
when
we
they
be
hear
talking about?
an album from 2007, fuck Dehaven for Caving. That's why we don't speak. Made men ain't spoke. Well, who's this? And here we are.
Right.
And there's a new resurgence of somebody who wants the information. So it's not a matter of telling the same story for 20 years, but if people are asking you the same thing for 20, I mean, how many times does Dame have to sit down and somebody ask him about how Rockefeller ended? Because it's new to somebody.
But Dame always, I see Dame interviews and he say that he don't want to talk about it sometimes.
But the point is, you're right. But the point is, the question doesn't stop getting asked because somebody wants.
But you don't have to answer it.
No, you
Jay
don't.
said what he said one time. Whatever he said about Dehaven, one time, and you never heard him speak about him again.
Let's just call it what it is. Dehaven feels away.
Right.
Because Emery is in a position. Emery was his co-D. They was all friends. I think he introduced Jay-Z.
introduced them, yeah.
So to see these people that you was once like this with
Empowered.
winning,
Yeah.
and
Together,
you not
with
and
each other.
you not winning, you in the same spot, probably even worse than when you was with them. It feels away. But at a point, when do you move on?
But that's a personal choice because listen, I never took a bullet for nobody. He said he took a bullet for
That's
Jay.
his story.
He said he took a bullet. If I took a bullet, it might take me 20 years to get over
We
it.
never heard, but he said,
lifetime.
this is what he said. He also said that he would take it again.
He did say he would take
Right?
it again.
Why? Because it's this weird psychology. I went to school for psychology, right? He playing this game to still be in the good graces of Jay-Z to say,
You say playing the long game?
Well, we don't know. We don't know if it's a game.
you want to hit the pause button?
Nah, you can tell like when he speak, he genuinely loved Jay. He genuinely fucked with him.
He said their families were like,
Yeah,
their
so-
families don't speak no
But
more.
that- but
This
that's the
one was
thing.
best friends, and this one is my godson.
He
or
still want to remain
godchildren.
in the good graces of Jay-Z, hoping that Jay-Z say, hey, come here.
But why though?
but he might-
How you gonna get in the good
That's
graces
not what
with
he
a nigga?
said. He said he
keep
just
talking
wanna know
about
why.
it?
One at a time. One at a
bullshit.
time. One at a
He
time.
said
He said it.
I
Jay-Z
just
said
wanna know
why.
why.
Jay-Z said you caved in.
You made a statement.
that's his story.
That's
All
what he
right,
said.
so that's Jay-Z told.
David's story that I seen on the interview was completely different.
Jay-Z said why. He said
And
it.
so also, so it's Jay-Z. We gotta believe what he
said what he
said.
said one time. He
Brooklyn.
said, and then he just.
One time,
Again, that's
Brooklyn.
That's
decides
from
that
Harlem.
if Jay-Z
I'm from
says
Harlem.
it, then
Listen,
that's
I'm from
what
Harlem.
it is.
That's lockshot.
I'm from the
Because
Bronx.
if Jay makes your name famous, then it never goes away. You dig what I'm saying? He can immortalize you by saying your name in a super popular album. And again, there are kids discovering this album every couple of years.
Right.
Somebody goes in the catalog and they rediscover. So you pause early. You can't really get out from under something like that.
Shout out to Letha in the chat. She said he got 99 problems and Dehaven ain't one.
But think about it. Why is he leaning on Jay-Z so much? Why is he not leaning on Emery?
He was probably the only nigga.
Why he's not
had.
leaning on Emery? Was his co-D? Why he not leaning on M?
For all we know,
He
he
got in a
is.
little bit in the
A
interview.
little bit, yeah. But Jay-Z,
I ain't gonna lie, right? Cause being I introduced him.
yeah, like that's
Introduced him.
Emery is just
Like,
was really a
why
man.
isn't you speaking on my behalf? You were in position to do so. Well, I'm not good right now. And if y'all don't want to fuck me, cool, send me a bag.
And
though.
Jay-Z has a track
Send me a
record
bag.
of not
Send me a
talking
bag.
his personal business
bro.
anywhere, and I love
Ain't that what
about
this
him.
all
Listen,
comes down to?
listen.
That's what this is about.
I love that
no,
about Hov.
This is about money.
No, it's not just about money.
Not just, but
It's if I have friends in the neighborhood where I'm from, in this climate, in this time, especially if we have a certain connection from doing certain activities, it's not even wise for me to go near you or be on the fucking phone with you. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all reading between the lines. Like, if we were together doing this, I don't know what the fuck you doing now. I don't know what your situation is. But I could get on the phone with you and be connected to some bullshit right now, as we seen with the Thugger, with the Tekashi and all that shit. Bro, you could get wrapped up in some bullshit.
Only if you talking bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
But the reason why I say it's the bread is because if he was getting money, none of these interviews would be happening.
But even
Facts.
that,
None of facts.
if I'm a paper trail or anything that you doing legally, bruh, like I don't, if I don't trust your decision making, I gotta stay away from you. The other side of that is it's the people who love you and they get out there and they say things and they constantly, there's an obsession there. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
So there's a
If
statue.
I come around you, you might say, yo, man, I love you, man. Pow! Just, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that happens, bro.
So
like,
we had a stalemate.
Right.
So it don't move. It just change. It stays this way.
I mean,
he's gonna
listen,
keep telling this
listen,
story. He's gonna keep ignoring it.
I hope that him and Jay-Z have the conversation.
That would be cool.
I hope they have the conversation. It don't matter. Let them have a conversation. They was boys at one time. They had a conversation and going
But
about
can
each
you
other.
have a conversation with somebody that you think told?
I mean, listen, bro.
That
I'm
you
on
don't
the
trust.
phone.
In any way, you can't
that
do
you
it.
don't trust.
Don't trust
that
him.
you
You
don't
can't
trust
that man.
You can't.
Yo, you remember that time we had the
I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he did tell, but I'm just saying.
Come on, son. You can't do this
Regardless
shit,
if
bro.
he told or not, he don't trust him. If you don't trust somebody, you don't want to fuck with them.
Okay, it's not.
Some niggas lie about what you did just to not fuck with you.
That's
They'll lie. Niggas be like, yo, I heard he.
And Jay-Z got the bigger name, so
Believe
people believe Hov over everybody else.
There's some people
That's
that have
Kid's
broken.
point.
There's some people that have broken my trust, and they're reaching out to this day, and I know in my heart, like even if I'm, damn, bro, like he was my man, but I know I can't fuck with you. I just can't. I just can't. I have to examine this. Okay, you did this. That was way outside of the person that I thought you was. Now I'm paranoid to what else is inside your character for you to come in.
And
I can't.
That's fair. You can't judge somebody for not wanting to take a chance on the next man. That's fair. Right. It's not. It's unfortunate that this is how the game ends and this is how that chapter closes. But you know, nobody ever promised you fair.
I mean, but Dehaven was trying to correlate it to like this is a Jay-Z pattern. He mentioned Source Money, he mentioned Dame Dash, mentioned a couple other people, and I think that people just grow at different levels. I think that just because we started something together, does that necessarily mean we must finish together?
Not only that, but I think
no.
people in the hood feel the most
no.
entitlement.
Right.
And some of these people will do things and forget that they did shit. They'll forget. And then be like, well, why we ain't still good or whatever. You thought I forgot. We heard stories of, what was it, Pimpin' Ken? And Jay-Z looked up and said, yo, you know I got the memory of an elephant, right? And that shit made him super nervous. You don't know what the fuck he remembered.
He was like, let me get the fuck out of here for these Brooklyn niggas.
and you really like, especially when you come from a background that depends solely on loyalty for everyone to have freedom or live or just to be alive. You're not gonna play that game. You're just not gonna play that game. It's not gonna be you go apologize and we good and that. No, once you cross that, oh shit, outside of the character, broke the code, nope, clip.
I think Dehaven would have did better if he just would have remained silent and used back channels to try to get the whole.
I think the best thing to do is to continue to live your life, find your way to win, and people may look at that and rejudge your character.
I agree.
And
Bring
say,
something to the table.
if he left this alone. He no longer had to use this until he found something else. He found another way and he continued to keep it pushing. Like I can have enemies and whatever the fuck I did, there's some enemies that I respect more than niggas that I've been around because they kept their fucking mouth closed. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Dehaven is just weird because, I mean, even in that interview, he was saying, they won't even say my name because they know saying my name is going to help me make money. Like, bro, come on.
But some niggas, that's
Come
what
on,
they're
bro.
there for. Like, I want my name attached to this man's name so I can continue to gain.
It's already attached. How many people
It's
Jay-Z
not,
shot out?
Jay-Z is not even replying.
Out of sight becomes out of mind.
But the reason it is not something that Jay needs to talk about is because he has other things to talk about.
Lots of other things.
Lots of other things. And I'm not saying Dehaven doesn't. I'm just saying your choice, your option is becoming redundant.
Jay's past comes across as Dehaven's present.
Right.
And one's not necessarily interested in talking about back in the day, and the other one seems to have nothing but back in the day to talk about. Right. And they're both kind of fine with that, from what it looks like. Everybody's kind of cool with that. Nobody's making moves to change it necessarily. And if they are, we don't know. If he's reaching out to Jay behind the scenes, we don't know. If he's reaching out to Emery behind the scenes, we don't know because it's behind the scenes.
Right.
Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But whatever it is, like you said, like you pointed out earlier, it seems like, okay, so we're just here.
Right.
Every couple of years, somebody's going to ask me about it, and we're going to bring it back up.
Hopefully it'll work, because, you know, Jay had fallen outs with a few members of, you know, Rockefeller, and he brought him back. He got back cool with Beanie. He got back cool with Jazzo. Like, and they had fallen outs. They had little issues, you know, discrepancies, but he got back with them. So hopefully, let's see what happens.
Well, we love to see it. We love when they get
If he say he know,
Yeah,
like
love
he
the
say he
unity.
know him, he should know this ain't the way.
This
ain't it.
What if, okay, and I hate
What if
I hate
it is
the
the
what
way?
if.
What
I
if
hate-
it is the way?
I hate the speculation. I hate guessing. But what if you feel this is your last, this is all you got left to do?
Then not.
That's crazy.
Then not.
That's
Yes.
sad.
And that's a person
That's sad as a
that
man.
if I was on the upside of that, I can't be around. I can't be
Who
around.
knows
Show
what you're gonna
desperation.
do?
It shows desperation.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So
desperation.
let's pick at that for a second. I've had beef with people who, when we had a when the facts all came to the surface, I found out that their moves were based on desperation, right? And if they had not been in a desperate spot, probably wouldn't have done what they did, right? And my pops was real big on, you can't be mad at somebody for doing what's best for them. You can only be mad at somebody who's doing you dirty, but if they're doing what's best for them and it doesn't end up well for you, it becomes a gray area. Because they didn't necessarily do it maliciously to hurt you. They did it because it was best for them. Now, if they had to cut your throat in order to do what's best for them, that's foul.
That's what I was going to ask.
That's no. That's for there's a rule.
Right,
There's a
right.
rule. If you have to cut my throat to do what's best for you, that's fucked up.
Knowingly,
Especially intentionally.
Listen.
However, there's a reason why they say business never personal. There's a reason for that. Because when we doing business and my objective is to make the best deal for me personally, you may not come out on the good side of that.
He just gave
like
everybody who
people pick and
snitched.
choose.
Everybody who snitched, you just gave them the reason why they would want to snitch.
That's why the code. That's
but
why
here's
the
the thing.
code is so important.
But
That's why the code
people
is so
pick and
important.
choose when they
That's
want to
why-
do that, when they want to
that's-
apply the code.
And that's why me not being a street dude, that's why I believe snitches are looked at the way they are. Because it's not a code you're supposed to turn off.
A rat
It's a rap.
is called a rat
Because they'll
he'll
chew through
his
anything.
arm off and get out of a
Right.
trap. And I'm not calling anybody a rat. I'm just saying if you're in a compromised position and your character bends, twists, breaks, however, that was your test. You failed.
You know that other saying, no honor amongst thieves?
Right.
That's where it comes from. That's why you're not supposed to get everybody in the game is a criminal. How do you trust a criminal? That's why you're not, either you do it and understand that this is the risk. That's why the code is so important. But you trusting a criminal to stick to a code? That don't sound smart.
This game is fucked up.
Trusting a con man with your bank number?
Well, you can't trust artists to stick to the code either, because apparently Young Thug has finally let everyone know how he actually feels about Gunna.
So I mean, he told.
This whole time, and I've seen interviews, I even seen, but the only part that confused me,
When he was like, you want to do music?
no, when I saw
His father?
Thugger's father
Right.
saying he didn't have a problem with Gunna. Now, I don't know how this works.
So how's the case?
He's still on the label.
Thugger's father said that Thug didn't have a problem with Gunna, or that
No,
he
he
didn't
did.
have.
That he did.
Thugger's father said, "I don't have a problem."
But the interpretation of that
Is that he's
probably
good.
gave him acceptance for people who would have been like,
Right, sure.
nah, I ain't
I'm just
fucking with him
getting
no more.
clarity.
That's his,
ain't
his
no-
artist?
Yes.
That's his artist.
Yes.
So how that
But
works?
How does it work? That's what I'm asking.
Did he
Let's find out.
drop
How
him?
does
Did
it
he
work?
drop him from the label?
No, why would you drop him? He making money.
He's making that bread,
He
but
is
but that's That's just
killing.
That's weird. That's weird.
But you want to know what?
No, what did we just say? Business not
But you want to know what?
Business,
Before
not personal.
I ain't gotta kick it with you, bro. Go ahead and make your music.
Before Thug put that up, I think he put on his Twitter somewhere, real plea deal. And he was insinuating like, y'all motherfuckers took a fake plea deal. I took a real plea deal.
Right.
And I think that Thug plea deal was the worst plea deal in history. There's no way you going 15 years without
any type
violating.
of contact.
Without violating. There's no way, bro.
It's always a trap.
It's
That's not-
possible.
No.
possible.
Let's not say that.
It's possible, bro.
It is possible. It is possible. In the case of Thug, we don't want this man going back to jail. So
Studio in the crib.
And he didn't do none of that
Wifey
shit.
in the
How
crib.
about that?
I ain't got to leave. You know what I'm saying? You got Gunna out there going crazy. You send that check through. Don't talk to me. Talk to my management. You nigga, there's wild ways around that, my nigga.
Right.
Wild ways around
Can he
that.
leave the country?
I don't think.
I think he probably
He
got
can't
took
be
this
within
PO.
a certain amount of
That's
miles.
what Tekashi
of where
went
he
to
grew
jail
up at,
for.
bro.
He
Atlanta.
can't go into Metro Atlanta.
That's crazy.
Okay. Can he go to Miami?
Tekashi went
Listen.
to jail for going to Las Vegas.
Listen.
Was it Vegas? Vegas.
Listen.
I'm trying to find places where he's allowed to be. Where he can
It's up to the
violate.
PO. It's up to the PO.
Forget about that. He can't be around other felons.
Right. But he
many
can't.
That part is crazy.
How
He
many
can't
friends is that?
knowingly. He can't
Everybody.
knowingly. be
Friends and
around
family
other
members.
felons.
Yeah.
He can't knowingly.
He just
be
did a
around-
video. Did T.I. get T.I.'s a felon?
Oh man.
No.
Oh man.
T.I. not a
Oh,
felon?
man.
I don't think so.
Oh no! Wait, he had.
Oh, man.
T.I. had a bunch of charges. I don't know what it is.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't think that applies to T.I.
Shout to T.I. though.
Shout out to T.I.
I just don't think that applies.
Shout out to T.I.
He had his money together to go after that.
But that's what would you do if you were in his place? Like, what happens now?
If I'm saying that I'm
Same.
right now,
What, tomorrow for Doug?
Yes.
There's no limitations. Trump is the president.
Trump can't help him.
He can't be around.
Trump can't
I'm not talking about him helping him. I'm not talking about him helping him. I'm talking about Trump being.
Trump has immunity. You can't. Yeah.
He's still a felon.
Until that happens. Until that happens.
You think Trump gonna pardon him?
No, listen, no,
No,
forget
listen
about
what I'm
that. This is what
saying.
he's saying. No, this what A missing. White supremacy, black man. Bottom line. Trump would never be, Doug would never be on the level of Trump. I don't care if Trump killed somebody in front of us. It would not be the same, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Doug has showed us something.
Pause.
That
with my butt. That was wow.
that with everything that he had working against him,
It's
what you think?
It's possible he can. That's why I was asking.
All
Like,
he had
where
to do
can
is
he
stay
go?
out the
Does he
way.
have a passport? Yo, do shows. Make sure your entourage is what it is. You can't be held responsible. For
Is he
things you
allowed
don't
to
know.
do shows?
That's
Yeah,
what.
yeah,
That,
he's
he's
allowed
got
to
to
do
be
shows.
allowed to work.
He's allowed
and
to do
have
shows,
like,
yeah.
work.
Come on.
My thing is, can he tour? Can he? Get out the country. If you can get out the country,
I'm gonna have my own.
Is that all up to the PO?
Yo,
Is that all up to the
Doug,
PO?
that's what he. That's what.
Yo, Doug got a crazy song with Mano called Poetry.
Yeah,
Love it. I love
heard
that
it.
song.
I heard it.
Can he not do the song with Mano because Mano's a felon?
I'm guessing. I don't know, but the
This
video
is
was already
crazy.
shot.
That's work.
No, I'm
Video's
talking
already
about,
shot.
but it's something that they could
He
tour
can't
on.
perform it.
Yeah, like
You can't perform with him.
this is crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy.
No, but the question is, does he keep Gunna on a label or not? Yo, chat. I want y'all
Put
to
a
thumbs up if he keeps Gunna on the label. Thumbs down if he just parts ways with
If
it.
your thumbs down, then you ready to fuck up the church's money.
I want to hear
You gotta
more.
remember, this
Nah,
is business.
But
This is
again,
business.
it
When you make a decision.
it's a question of morality. If morally, I feel like you did something that could have fucked me up real
I think he
bad.
did. I think
Yeah,
he said
you did
that's why YSL's a game. I think that's what messed them up.
They
jammed all
didn't
them up.
really have nothing on Thugger like that. To even for that shit to even go pause that long.
Hold on, the chat is saying keep him. He's saying keep Gunna.
You want to
on
know
the
why?
label.
You want to know why? Because
making
motherfuckers
money.
don't care who's snitching, who telling. It's all about the
y'all
art.
niggas don't care? Y'all niggas really don't care? Like what if I got like 25 doing that? Y'all niggas don't care? Hey.
I just wanted to see what it looked like. Never do that again.
Especially without a beard.
Somebody said thumbs down to your face. Yo, that's crazy. It's a problem.
I know on Jemima ain't just said, come on, bro.
That's dumb, nigga. Like, that's dumb talking shit, nigga. Bark on that nigga. What his name? Hardaway D. He said it.
Yo, where my snipers at, man? Where my snipers
He
at?
asked the judge himself, can he work with Gunna? Is that true? He asked the judge if he could still work with Gunna? What if all of this is just
Promotion.
Promotion?
Promotion.
To make
How
more
would
money.
you get that?
Dead ass the judge.
What if the whole
That's
thing is
definitely
just,
an option.
yo, when this album drop, it's gonna go
Crazy.
all we gotta do is do this for a couple of months, do this back and forth, build attention. They don't need to know
Reality
that's
show.
If it is,
Reality
if it
show
is,
it's a tough
generation.
sacrifice.
I don't think that his who was it, his brother or his cousin who responded?
Do you actually think they
His
conversated
brother?
with each other?
His brother. His
What's
brother.
brother?
I don't think his brother's response was a part of it. If it was,
somebody might not be hip to the script, but like
Yeah.
even that still adds to it. What if Dad was saying that shit and he just wasn't on code?
Right.
And now we back, bro. It's the music
Some people
industry.
saying keep getting paid off Gunna.
It's smoke and mirrors.
I believe everything.
You see, and we see that at the highest level.
That's a
Behind the
fact.
scenes, they be dabbing
That's a
WWE,
fact.
they be
Yep.
dabbing each other up.
Yep.
How we know
shocked
they
at
not
y'all.
popping champagne with each other like, yo, we made it out, buddy. Oh shit,
Right.
this next check is about to be
But
stupid.
then Thug unfollow Gunna, like some point when he was in
Yeah,
jail.
but you still didn't know what was going on. And then Gunna was doing interviews saying they good.
Of course he gonna say
That's
that.
before they came up with the program.
this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is
Didn't it drive
Me
a wedge
personally-
between Gunna and some other artists?
Yeah, Little Dirt,
Right?
Little
Baby.
Little Baby.
Dirk got enough problems.
Yeah.
Dirk got his own issues.
Nah, I don't know about
They trying
all
to
that. Them
give him
niggas was
life.
really calling him a rat on the record.
Crazy.
Trying to say that niggas got put on to keep that going for the public.
Look, Dirk got his, yeah, bro.
Ain't no much. It ain't that much publicity in the world for a nigga to be promoting a nigga's a rat on every record, bro.
If they would have really not ran with it,
We can't hear him.
We can't, nobody can't hear you, bro.
No, I'm talking to him. I know they can hear him. I was just saying to him in general.
Yeah, it all feels like WWE after a minute. Now the real wild shit to me is we've reached the point where we can't tell what's true from what's promotion.
That's where we at.
It's all AI now.
That's a
Like
fact.
you can't tell shit. You
Shit,
have no
Black Mirror.
idea.
This shit is WWF, man. We never know how this made.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait 15 years for the book to come out to find out that they were just bullshitting us the entire time. You gotta wait for the biopic to come out.
But it's dangerous because when you play like that, especially over something like this.
Say it again.
All right, if people are willing to try to assault Rick Ross over a rap battle,
That's true.
like imagine someone who's in the club, just came home from doing 15 years, missed their daughter growing up and kids growing up and all that because somebody ratted, and then they see a nigga that everyone is saying is a rat.
You seen the video where a nigga walked up to Gunna and said, "Yo, you a rat, nigga. That wasn't no solid shit."
When
this
this
was
was
insane.
Yeah,
That's
nigga
a
walked
fact.
up on him and called
Wow,
him a rat in his face.
and this is time after like him being home for a while and all that, and
Right.
people assuming that they good. People still felt
Like
you
Doug,
a rat.
like
You know what I
Doug
mean?
fans, Doug a fan.
Well, it seemed like Thug got a lot to say, so I'm figuring at least in 30 days we gonna hear more from Thug.
Wait till the albums drop.
Oh,
he's definitely
those
gonna say some
numbers
stuff.
is gonna be
Wait till the
ridiculous that first week.
albums drop. Plural. His and his. Wait till all the
Oh,
shit
yeah,
comes
that's
out.
gonna go crazy.
Wait, but you think he's gonna be allowed to talk about certain shit?
If he's out, free and clear.
But then they say that he wasn't allowed to talk about certain.
He might not be
gangs
able
and
to
stuff like
discuss
that.
shit like
He
this.
gotta
I don't
promote a
think he
gang.
would want
You
to.
can still shoot at the nigga on some rap shit. You can still be, you know what I'm saying?
I would think that he would be a little, shaky about doing any type of music. Right?
Exactly.
Right.
That niggas is crazy.
Saying-
Because
Exactly.
they actually
They're
use
using
some
the
of his
lyrics.
shit
They're
in the
using
court.
the lyrics in
What?
court.
So God forbid something happened to Gunna and you shooting at the nigga on the record. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got him on the record.
Hey, time to be
I
creative.
just hope Thug keep his head up and stay out those folks' way, provide for his family, his friends, and be productive to society. That's all, man.
Yo, Thug, you doing great so far though.
Word.
Shit crazy.
Ah, fuck it. I'll still listen to the album when it drops.
And then look, after Gunna did that shit, and he came home, he made a smoker. He made a fire ass record that the whole world was going crazy on.
Nah, I gotta wonder though. I have to wonder, bro.
That was a big record.
Knowing how much.
Yeah.
That was
fire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
Told him made a hit.
Yeah, but you know, as all the Tekashi shit was fire in the club too. So I gotta wonder.
Do rats make fire music?
No. No. It's not just a rap.
Being a rat give you time.
Yo, I'm trying to.
It's not just a rap and shit, but being that your name is pushed high in the algorithm around these type of situations, are you purposely being promoted to kind of like give people an incentive to just overlook following any type of code?
I would say yes. And the reason I say that is that do Gunna really care about being called a rat? Have you been seeing how he been dressing lately?
No.
been dressing like, y'all seen Debo Samuel's video? You ain't see that?
No.
He's been dressing like Debo Samuels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at that point, I don't think they don't care what nobody say, bro. They defeminizing the men. I seen Gunna
Demasculating.
Yeah, demasculating. I seen Gunna in overseas somewhere. He had on like a skirt, boots.
Well,
like,
wait a minute. Thug been wearing dresses since.
Yeah,
That ain't new.
But that's what I'm trying to say is that they don't care what people say.
Well, who's they?
No, I beg to differ.
The artist of the label.
Because if he didn't care, he wouldn't have did interviews acting like they're still cool. If he didn't care.
Who, Gunna?
I think Gunna definitely cares. And I think it does affect how people perceive you. If you tell me you're this and then like nobody's gonna believe the bully that, you know, we see getting beat up all the time. Like this it's just not gonna stick. You know, you're not gonna have the same respect. But I have to wonder if the government is playing a role in promoting people who engage in certain activities to make it seem like it's okay for the rest of y'all.
You wonder that?
Yeah, I think that's a fact.
Why do you wonder that?
Yeah, I think that's a fact.
It's like the feds making sure you go platinum. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he told make sure his shit hot, make sure his shit smoking.
I just don't think I don't think that the fans care. Like when you look at the 50 Cent and Rick Ross beef, we thought that Rick Ross being exposed as a correction officer would be the end of his career.
Yeah.
He's a cop. Oh my God, he locked people up.
Nah, that just made the cops buy his shit now.
But he made good music. He made good music.
I was about to say, Rick Ross made great songs.
He made great music. Yeah.
All Rick Ross had to say was, you know what I mean? At a point in my life, I had a regular job. That's what I was doing, but I wasn't locking niggas up. I had a regular job.
I think he did say that at some point.
I think he did too.
He did say that at some point.
But when you think about Emmanuel Noriega actually being locked up in Florida, you have to wonder, was this nigga keeping it 100? He said, I know Noriega, the real Noriega. He owed me 100 favors.
That's tough. Still today.
That's kind of crazy. You think about it like,
that's fire.
That's wild, B. That's wild.
Well, if you're gonna meet him, prison is probably the
he definitely could have met him.
No, but for the record, Ja Rule make fire music, bro.
Ja Rule got hit records that he could go. He could tour for the rest of his life.
But it was a different outcome, is what I'm saying. Like, he didn't continue to flourish the way
he didn't have to. He got hit records. When you got powerful, when Ja could go perform anywhere and the building gonna go crazy.
We're not talking about today. I'm talking about in the moment in which it's happening, when he shut the nigga down at the same type of time that he was trying to do with Rick Ross.
The Fed shut him down, bro.
Yeah, with too much stuff going on.
You got that shit going on. Like, people keep saying, like me, I fuck with both parts. I fuck with 50 and I fuck with Ja. But on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Feds came in, that was it for Ja. That did them dirty. They came and took all their money. They shut their shit down.
I wouldn't, if anything, make their shit go.
Nah,
bro. You have to also. And then Ja couldn't talk about certain things Like while 50 was going
He was
crazy.
never talking like that, except for in clapback.
He was making.
He was singing in every other song.
No, he had that. Those were the singles.
Bro, we not going. We're not going to shit on Ja Rule.
I'm not shitting on you. Missing what I'm saying. I'm not shitting on
He's
it.
asking the question.
You're missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why didn't he continue to go on?
Because he
with
couldn't.
all the good music that you saying that he could.
They were like, look. They were telling the nigga, you can't say certain shit. Just chill. We got the fans on us. We gotta move a certain kind of way.
When was he ever talking crazy?
But you gotta understand, these are businesses, bro. These are businesses, and we've seen too many times. The minute a rapper gets wrapped up, the labels abandon them.
Right.
When I said
They don't want
scares
no
away the
type of
money.
association.
Oh, and today is different.
No, today is not different.
No,
Beat your case.
they capitalizing off it.
Beat your case in some cases.
But there was a
We're not
case
talking
going
about-
on, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, 50 is at the top of his game. He got M and Dre with him. You can't lose.
When y'all had Ja here, he ain't explain that?
He did. He went
He
through
did.
it. He went
He
through
did
it.
because Ja, Ja my nigga. So I spoke to him personally about what happened behind the scenes. So I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't know what he said. But if he want to come here and explain that,
But he can always come back. But the fact is, we looking at a couple of different factors. Number one, the feds getting in trouble. That will shake up anyone doing
And
anything.
then they're telling you not that your lawyers is telling you don't say this.
I don't care if you're a
Don't say
rapper.
that.
I don't care if you're a rapper, a singer, a lawyer, an architect. The feds get involved. That shakes up any business that you're involved in. They point the finger and say you did X, Y, and Z.
Right.
When I said beef scares away the money, beef with the feds will definitely have people like, I'm going to chill till this is over and we'll see what happens.
you know what ain't confusing with? You're not talking about the government coming after a company. You talking about the beef. I get what you're saying as far as like, yeah, these record companies profit off of Dirt beefing with this one and this one beefing with this one. Yeah, but when them indictments come, they like to separate.
But they've also wait. Let me finish this. They've also managed to capitalize off that now better than they did back then.
Right.
They've learned to build a better mousetrap now than they did back then. Back then, the beef was manufactured in a bunch of different ways. Remember 50 versus Kanye?
Yeah.
That was the record companies.
September 11th.
That was them profiting off of beef.
Right.
Now they've managed to take it a step further. But there's also, when you ask why Ja Rule, every rapper gets to a point where people want to see him lose. And you have to remember, there was a time when Murder Inc. was wrapping up everything.
But he was never talking crazy for them to be like, don't mention that in your song. Don't mention that in your
Well,
song.
but I think what we're missing here, when Gat was talking about the indictment, right? The label, the parent label separated themselves from Murder Inc. So they pulled out because they didn't want that heat on them as a company, right? And then in the midst of that beef, so Ja, obviously, it was Murder Inc., but it was a Def Jam, right? And it was that Universal, right? That was over them. And so they separated themselves, but Universal was also over 50.
And then you was
Right, so like you got,
Jay.
right, Interscope, was it Universal as well?
Interscope.
Right, so you have Interscope and 50 Cent. And so like while this one don't have the machine behind them any longer to pump, all of that promotion in, this one was up.
And then when you hear it's
Dre
easy to see when you look at me, that shit was, oh my God.
And again, remember the administration that she's talking about that was in charge back then isn't the same administration that's in charge now.
That's a fact.
Fast forward, let this administration go sit in those chairs, they'd have managed to profit off of all of this. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have been, let's pull the support. Oh, wait a minute. These next albums is going to be crazy.
Be fire.
Everybody's going to want to know what they're talking about.
Right.
Okay. Let's get it popping. Let's spend some
Because
bread.
they still got the major company behind them, right? They didn't pull out of that. They right there.
Bro, it's Gunna still on the label because that's gonna make a bunch of money. And you can be happy or you can be right. You want to stand by the moral code? That's cool. People respect it. I get it. You want to make a shit ton of money? That's
And
cool.
again,
I get it. People
Where's your
respect it.
morals, man? That shit.
Depends on, bro. If you never really believed in the street thing in the first place, then you just
Man,
you just playing in people's
what
face.
happened, like, you sign somebody, and God forbid they rat it, or whatever the case may be. What you do when they selling millions of records? You keep them on the label, or you just, this nigga almost got me locked away from now on. What do you do in a situation like that? Oh, whatever the case may be.
No, I'm saying.
I would prefer to avoid any type of issues or bad energy from being around me. So I don't care how much money you're making. if there's bad energy around this whole situation, it's not going to end well, and I would like to cut ties with it.
Not all good money. Not
all good money is good money, right? Not all money is good money.
That's it.
Because to everybody understand that he let Gunna go so he could make some money while he was in jail.
I think he should.
That's what I thought.
That's what a lot of people thought.
I think he should let Gunna go. The money ain't worth it. You almost put me away for the rest of my life.
Depends. The money ain't worth it.
Nah,
we
nigga,
not
you
making
paying
the
all
money.
my lawyer fees back. Get out there and make another hit record. All the lawyer fees, all of the pay that shit right back, nigga.
Really
Altogether, what, 3 years? He's in there? 3? Right?
Don't matter. Make that money back, nigga. Then I'ma clip you.
Something like that.
Make that money back, then I'ma smoke you. Get out of here, nigga.
It really, bro, it really depends. I understand the moral compass and the moral guide, but you got to remember that everybody ain't standing on the same set of principles.
Right.
Some of these people is really out here doing what's best for them. You can take it personal, or you can do business. And there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna decide, I'm just gonna do business.
And it's still not over, because, like, God forbid anything small happen in the street, he gotta go do 15 if anything straight.
I get it, but I mean, we gotta have these conversations.
You are where you are now. Like you can't undo it now. It is what it is now. So you can make the best out of the situation, or you can.
Damn sure ain't free,
Still
bro.
not free.
But
I mean, you out here in the free world, but you
But
still
you know
not
what? It's
free.
better than him being in jail.
Right. It's better than him being not being in jail, but at the same time, any little thing happen out here.
But that's why you got to change your circle, put a better team around
How
you, and be
serious
more
are you
mindful.
gonna take your own life? Like,
Now I gotta wonder. Now that you were forced to be a civilian, forced. If we all gonna think in a business manner, you're gonna keep them on the label. Why not work with them? You're forced to be a civilian.
It depends how Thug feel about his credibility.
All right, your credibility, obviously, credibility don't mean shit if this dude did what he did and then killed it on billboards for the next couple of weeks. Credibility means
You said why not work with them?
Why not work with them?
Marketing.
You young Thug.
Your marketing might be fucked up if you do that.
You young Thug.
Sorry.
Maybe you haven't figured out how to spin it yet. Could still be on the way. It hasn't happened now, but ain't no telling. Industry rule number 4080: record company people are shady.
I felt like you always wanted to do that right there.
You got a hand moving and all that.
But did you know industry rule number 4081?
Shady hoes do lie.
Your motherfucking friends is the shadiest ones.
Shady hoes do lie. I say that line in my head a couple times a day.
I know you mean to hit that.
I gotta remind myself.
A couple times a day because it doesn't get old. It doesn't get old. We have an understanding where there are street people, dudes who are in the streets, dudes who are on the block. They got a certain moral code. It may seem fucked up to an outsider, but it's real and it's concrete, and they really stand on it. But you confuse the business world with that world, and you don't understand the morals and principles of business. And those are two very different sets of principles.
Not necessarily.
No, always.
No.
The second you start thinking it's not, you've turned business into personal.
I love when these two niggas debate. Yeah, let's go.
Selling drugs is a business, and it is grounded in a moral principle or a code that you're supposed to stick to. So no, people don't see it as a different world.
No, I'm not talking about illegal business. I'm talking about business. The kind you write your taxes off on. However, let's take it.
We're talking about people that get indicted.
Oh, he rolling the sleeves
Let's take it there.
Wait. We're talking about
You did all that, your sleeves ain't moved. You put all that shit sleeves like
We're talking about people who got in trouble for mixing music with that business, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so why would they ever see a line in the sand that differentiates this shit?
Because one hasn't dropped the other one yet. And certain principles can be sold. And depending on where you decide to stand, what side of the line you decide to stand on dictates your next couple moves. Now we were talking about street business and you know, street guys getting involved in. But that's gonna be, this street code comes first. Whatever kind of business they're involved in comes after, but the code comes first. Could be selling drugs, could be stealing cars. The basis of the code is if you do dirt with me, you don't tell on me to get yourself in a better situation. That's the core. You don't rob from me, I don't rob from you. You don't cut my throat, I don't cut yours. Totally get that. And that's all respectable when it comes to the streets. When we start talking about businessmen sitting across the table from each other, if you've ever heard of some of the deals that I've just been in the room for and watch how bad this guy got fucked over by this dude right here. And when they walk out the room, they still cool. They'll do business again. He got me. That's how they look at it. He got me. I wasn't paying, and he got me. He may not like it, but to cut him off, this dude's worth hundreds of millions. I can spin the block with him and get another. I can come right back. Bro, it's not personal. You just did what was best for you in that deal. Right. And that's what a lot of people from the streets don't get.
And it gets very confusing because of that.
Wait. It's different.
Facts. It's very confusing.
It's different consequences. When it happens in the street, it normally leads to some type of physical altercation, jail or whatever. When it happens in business, yeah, you know what? You got me this time, I'll get you the next time.
Facts.
So there's different consequences.
And
still might end up in altercation.
They do shit with lawyers. I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm gonna call a lawyer.
What's on your mind, man?
No. See, and to quote LaRussell, there's no line between business and personal, because if this is something I use to feed my family, it's personal.
Nah, that's you. That's your problem. That's your problem, bro. That's your problem.
It will be your problem if I take it the wrong way.
That makes the business personal.
And that's where
take it the wrong way, and I'm gonna handle it professionally. And you'll be locked up, and I'll still be making money. And then
No. But we heard stories in the
you
music.
always take this gamble on living.
No, listen.
This nigga is so
Who said you gonna be living after I get at you?
Your moms, they never said. You never threatened to call the cops, or your mom's was like, yeah, by the time they get here,
you'll be dead.
Yeah. Exactly. So,
because the understanding is you're smarter than that.
Nah.
You're smarter than throwing it all away for something that you're not gonna get back.
These RICO cases are not happening because people are smarter than that.
I'm not you talking to me about the scenario I just gave you. People in those rooms, if I get you on some business shit, it's your fault. You're supposed to get your lawyer together. You were supposed to do your due diligence. You were supposed to make sure that all your bases were covered. If you left a stone unturned and I caught you, I just caught you. And I'm not, again, I'm not, it does, but that's part of my point, Math. It doesn't matter if you respect it or not. And I understand why you don't respect it, because it's not always respectable. I get it. It's weird. It's weird. I've been in the room and watched this dude cost this dude like $250,000.
They're gonna know you're talking about him, Mecca.
No. And even if they do, they don't care. That's part of the point. I just said $250,000. You think they care about what I'm saying? Yeah. Besides that, NDAs are real, so I'm not going to say no names. But I saw him cost him $250,000. The next year, at a New Year's Eve party that I was lucky enough to go to, these same two dudes were toasting together. Not beefing, not me mugging each other, not when I catch you outside. It was, hey, well played. It was that kind of, and I'm stunned. Like, there's no fucking way $250,000 I use that champagne bottle of like he wouldn't have made it out the room. But that's amateur shit. That's rookie shit. You look unprofessional doing shit like that. That's uncivilized.
Two weirdos.
And you look broke.
Niggas don't want to look broke. To dudes with money.
Right.
To dudes with money.
Y'all seen the super chat?
No. I can't look that.
No, you look on your phone. I keep telling you. Jenna Jace. This is a great show, y'all. Very entertaining. Take it on the road.
Shout out to Jenna.
MECC, please
Hey, don't blow no kisses. You know we living in a weird world, bro. You don't know
Jenna Jace.
That's his wife. Oh, that's Jenna? Oh, okay.
You really stopped the show to read that?
I didn't know. What the fuck?
Yo, look at my man face
Please don't
anytime you
crack
say
your
Jen.
knuckles
You heard?
Stop.
You did say that.
Look, see my man?
Stop it.
You don't know Math got dimples until you say Jenna, right?
You can really see him now.
He can't even stop. Yo, he has no control. Like, look at this nigga face. He has no control right now.
What they say? Now that he got his face waxed.
Wax on, wax off.
Yo, y'all, that was cool shit.
Yo, leave Just alone, man. What's wrong with y'all?
Bro, he's restarting. It's a reset.
Trump won. He said, I'm starting fresh. We're going to get this out the way.
Cutting all the facial hair.
And you listen, you call him Mr. Hoffa when you walk up on. You heard? He's Mr. Hoffa.
Nah, Edwards.
Did you say Everett?
Let's
Wow.
let's let's interact with the chat. Hell yeah. How y'all feel about this live show?
Mr. Hoffa.
Here's somebody pay.
And yes, it's a live show. I don't know if y'all thought y'all was watching a premiere. We are live in the shop
Right
now.
Right now. I'm about to hop in the chat.
Yeah, I'm in the chat right now.
No, just talk to him on camera, bro.
I'm gonna do that too.
They said it's a good idea. Yeah.
Good idea. You guys get busy.
Good idea.
Hold on, put a thumbs up in the chat if you want to see us live in like a theater or something like that.
If you would pull up to a
Yeah,
live
if you would
show.
pull up to a live show, support a live show, pull up in the theater to see us kick it with y'all and see our personalities. And
I'm not wearing a damn hoodie if we do anything live.
No, you gonna wear
Nobody forces you to wear a hoodie, Kim.
I didn't say that. I just
got-
said if it goes anywhere, I'm getting dressed
Kim
up.
is so uncomfortable right now.
You gotta remember.
God.
Look at all the
She's so
thumbs up. Y'all
uncomfortable.
focused on the wrong
Yes.
thing. Look at all these thumbs up.
King David, we see you. Gaza,
I'm pulling
Gaza,
up.
see.
Let's
Yo,
go.
where my
Hey,
shooters at? Where my shooters
Make
at?
sure Kim be there.
He said Kim gotta wear a dress.
Kim gotta wear a dress.
Y'all silly. Y'all silly.
Yo, I always catch the Kim comments.
Where the fuck is that 100th episode?
Who's
Nice question.
What's the
Shout out
100th
to
episode?
JOE.
Oh.
Nigga said, I'll go to the show if y'all accept EBT cards.
Oh, Math about the dimples about to come out again. I said, the dimple.
Okay, Jay.
1999.
Damn.
Look at him, he gotta cover it up.
Jen super chatted twice. She love you, man.
Glad this is delayed. It's
She
dumb
spent
funny.
$40 to work with this man.
Yo, it's getting crazy.
Hold on, Mo.
Go Math.
Mo, Kim got on leggings.
Stop.
He said you need to wear leggings.
There you
I
go.
think he means to the live show.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Y'all don't see them leggings?
Lovely lady, yes she is.
Yup. They hating in the chat already. Ooh, that's your lady Math.
Fire. Yo, nah. We gotta have
Said Matt turning red.
meeting about this Kim shit. This Kim shit is getting out of hand, boy. We gotta have a meeting.
Nah, we ain't see them thumbs up though for the live.
Nah,
you know,
it was there.
It was mad
It was there.
thumbs. It was mad thumbs.
It was there.
Mad thumbs.
It's Gat Taylor.
Yeah, Gat Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Yo, erase the murder. Whoever put in that Gat murder, Gat Taylor, get familiar.
Shout out to Don't Panic, but it's Gat Taylor now. You gotta.
That's right. Thank you, Mac. You're the man.
I got you, King. I got you. Yeah, see, we ain't quiet because we all reading the super
No.
chat.
I'm looking. I'm really reading. I'm really reading what they're saying, and I know you reading it too. I know you reading it too. Oh
You've
man.
been reading it the whole time. So
Said
No,
do it
but
live
it
at
was
least once
something
a
that we
week.
talked about off camera. Yeah, and it's
Who y'all
yeah.
want to see? I want to ask you the chat something like, who y'all want to see next on the show?
Man,
Who y'all want to see?
I done seen.
They call you Dave Chappelle, bro?
Say,
Yo, hey, I think you
Nah, it's
did
cool. It's
well.
cool. Gat Taylor though.
shout out to Dave Chappelle. Dumb funny. Yo, who said that dumb shit?
Mr. Magnetic.
Shout out to Mr.
Yeah,
Man.
why are people
Why
Why y'all
saying
saying
Dehaven?
Dehaven?
Who y'all want to
that?
see? Who y'all want to see next on the show?
You see
Somebody
that?
said Trump.
We working on
Rizzo,
Trump.
Lee,
We working on
Trump.
Donald Trump,
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Candace Owens.
Yeah, that's all it was.
I'm looking
we got a
casual and
growing
sexy
audience.
as
Candace Owens?
Bring
Oh,
Bleak
wow.
to the show.
Candace Owens is
King
interesting.
Tut.
Yo, that
Bleak
Bleak
to the
situation,
show.
I don't know, man. We've been asking for a little while.
What's up with Bleak?
Eminem.
What's up with Bleak?
RZA.
Bleak said he was gonna pull up. We waiting for you, Blizzle. What's up, man?
Eminem, you gotta pull up, man.
Whoever said
Dr. Umar's
Diddy,
not happening.
stop.
Dr. Umar's not
Fat
happening.
Joe gotta do
They
part
said
2.
Diddy.
Nope.
Look, they said Tut.
Tut, yeah, shout to Tut. Welcome home.
Kim, they want you to fix a drink.
Ghostface Killer.
Yo,
wanna
man, I
fix
told you
a
to hit
drink?
Ghostface.
They want you to drink.
You
Okay.
lying, Spin. I gotta fix a drink.
That's what they said. Fix a drink, Kim.
Scarface.
Now they want to see you
Definitely.
never fix a drink, Kim.
Hey,
Big
I
Meech.
can't stand you.
Big Meech.
Look at that.
Yo, all right, chat.
Jay-Z.
Is there any topics?
That's interesting. That's
Is there
interesting.
any
Why you say it
topics
like
that
that?
y'all want us to talk about?
Now, before we go home,
Yeah, before we
Right
get up
now.
out of here, is there something that y'all want us to talk about?
Flatbush Zombies, Redman, Blue.
Redman. Busta Rhymes.
Where's Buster?
Cuban.
Yo, Mac, where's Busta, man?
Where's Buster,
I
man?
don't do his press.
That shit means
You in the
That's
studio
your
with the
man.
nigga every
That's
day.
every day.
Every night you in the
Every
studio with
day.
him.
Busta,
Still
stop,
don't do
man.
his
Brooklyn,
press.
what's up,
I ain't
nigga?
gonna lie, we went out to a club after
Wow.
after the studio session and Mec gave us all a pound and walked away and went home.
No, he didn't. Mac was doing
He didn't
business.
give a fuck.
No, he was doing business.
All of us was going to a party after the session, after all that, and Mec came downstairs and said,
Yeah.
"All right, y'all," and everybody had left.
Somebody asked the question,
I
how
don't
did we
believe
all
that,
meet?
nigga.
You didn't come to the party with
How
us.
do we all
I
meet?
How
know,
did
but
we
it's
all
like
meet?
people don't believe
Oh.
Y'all
it.
want to answer that? How did we all meet?
I worked at the Source and met Kim.
I met Mac
I
at the
met
source.
Gat here. I met Math at EO Dub. Shout out to EOW.
Shout out to EO Dub.
And I met y'all through this.
Yeah.
I knew Spin before I knew everybody. We was teenagers together, you know what I'm saying? Then I connected with Math in the hood. I met Math in the style. I met Math in the style like, wow, when was that, man? That had to be like 2000 or 2009.
We met around the
Nah,
same.
it was like 07, 08.
We
Yeah,
met
it
around the
was like-
same time then. All of us met around the same time.
No.
Me, you, and Gat.
Nah, impossible. I didn't know Math when we was going to J Spot.
No. We knew each other first.
Right.
But we met Math at the same time.
I don't know.
I think I met Math through Zaire.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't meet Math through
Shout out to
Zaire.
Zaire.
If you met me through Zaire, then you met me way before I met you.
I met you through Zaire.
Yeah. Word.
Pharaoh Love is zigzag zig Allah. Not zig. He's saying he wants Rizzo on the show. Question: Are major record label deals a thing of the past?
Yes,
No.
I think so.
Yeah, it's over.
No, I thought we had this conversation
that
already.
conversation. Yeah, we talked
And I
about
ran into
that.
Capadonna too. Capadonna said he want to pull up too, so shout to
Yo,
Capadonna.
so
You know
you
what? Let's answer this question. Though.
The answer is no.
No.
The answer is no.
The answer is
No,
no.
are they a thing of the past? No.
What we talking about? Say the question again.
Our major record label. First of all, shout out to the cat who asked it. Gaza C. Gaza C.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Gaza C. Salute, Badman.
Question: Are major record label deals a thing of the past? No.
I think so.
I say yes.
I say yes too.
Are you saying that because they still need distribution deals?
I'm saying that because major record label deals change the way they present themselves, but it's still the same shit at the end of the day.
I
Still
feel
the
like
same
it's
thing.
not people who's automatically, yo, let me get signed to the Def Jam, let me get signed to this.
They don't.
It's
They
not
don't
like that no more.
They don't talk like that. But you still need. How do I say this? It's not a thing of the past. It may not be as popular as it used to be.
Right.
Right? It's not as popular as it used to be, and maybe you can sustain without one if you play your cards right. But you still got to go pick up somebody who with system experience in order to move further ahead, or you can stay where you are. Be happy where you are, and you good money. But a lot of these people who are out here doing freelance shit used to work for labels, and labels ultimately have a couple of things that an independent artist don't have. They have money, they have access, and they know who to spend money with.
And I think there's definitely a ceiling on independent artists. There's a certain height that you can get to, but once you play to get into the other realm, you have to have some sort of major backing.
Which is why I completely agree. Which is why I said it depends on, if you're cool where you are, then you don't need to do anything else. There are tons of artists. We talk about it all the time. You walk by some of these venues, you see the name on the marquee. You never heard of that dude before, but the line be around the corner.
Right.
You don't know who that person is, but they're good money doing what they're doing. Snow the Product was like that for a good, and she's back to that now.
Right.
However, if you want a certain level of like fame and acclaim, and you want the endorsement deals to come with this, and this, they know who to call, and you don't, and the phone gets picked up for them, and not you.
Right.
And if they have the money to boost you to do, you know, so it's not a thing of the past. It's just maybe it's not as popular as it was, but
It don't seem like major
I think
labels
it's
is pushing out a lot of artists nowadays.
they
too.
being way
pushing
more
out kids, bro.
But
They being way more
the
careful.
staff, there's a lot of labels is downsizing. There's a lot of people who lost jobs, which is going to make it better for independent artists because these people are going to use their connections now to freelance for the artists that's on the underground level to raise them to a high
knowledge
position.
of the system.
Yeah.
So for the next couple of years, I think there are going to be a lot of popular independent artists, but they're going to eventually break into mainstream. But there's a lot of people out of work who are probably looking for that artist right now that they can work with, that they can put the skills that they learned at the label to work.
That's also going to thin out a lot of people who are chasing music as an ambition.
But I also think there's a lot of other options for artists, not just a record label. Like coming from the reality TV world, I already know, you can use that as a platform and be independent. Like you don't have to be signed to a label.
You can use what as a platform?
The television,
Well, somebody's got to put you on
Network,
TV.
internet.
right, but that's not a major label. It's not a record label. It's not the
But
same
you
thing.
have to.
You still
know
got
what
to be
I'm
known
saying?
in some form of fashion, though.
You're not just picking out complete strangers. We ain't got a show.
You're gonna automatically look like an extra.
No, but I mean, TV is much
That's a
different.
fact. You're gonna be an extra. It don't matter what you got going. People don't know you. You're an extra in that scene.
All right, let's move to the next question.
Yo, Math.
Somebody said, is Kim a regular?
Oh my gosh. Why?
A regular what?
Wow.
I'm definitely not
I got no
regular.
paperwork.
Regular what?
Definitely not
What
regular.
are they talking about?
A regular dating guy.
She be all over the place. Kim be all over the place. She's not loyal. She's not loyal.
Oh.
Wow.
We got to expand
That
on
was
that one.
crazy.
I mean,
That was crazy.
Don't mess up the mood.
Yeah, keep going.
Hey,
quiet, right?
that was crazy.
Yo, Math, did you see the Hitman Holla Geechee Gotti battle?
Did somebody ask that?
No.
Yeah, they did.
Because
They
I
did.
didn't. So I'm not
They
going
One time for all the veterans.
One
Happy
time.
Veterans
Oh, happy
Happy Veterans Day, y'all. Happy 1, 2, 3. Happy Veterans Day.
And at 11:11, everybody make a wish.
Wow.
Yeah, Gat Taylor who?
Oh,
Do y'all want Kim to be a regular?
Don't do
Put your thumbs up. You want to see Kim be a regular. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up if you want
Thumbs
Kim
up.
to
You
be a
want to
They're
see
gonna put me down.
Kim be a regular.
they ain't
No,
gonna
they
hate
not.
on
They
you.
love
They
you,
love
Kim.
you.
Here
We want to see them thumbs up.
Nope.
Not just the perverts.
It's about to go dumb crazy.
I don't want
Yes.
to.
Guys,
Yes.
say
Oh,
yes. There we go.
There you go. Uh-oh, Detroit.
Also-
Uh-oh.
Grill Remy Ma.
Oh wow.
Somebody
They
said
love you,
F yeah.
Kim. Oh,
Someone put all different colors.
Somebody put a thumbs down. Somebody put it.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
They said Kim stay.
Nah, they love you, Kim.
Aw.
That's
Oh,
the same
damn, that's
person.
mad thumbs
That's the
down.
same person
Chick
giving you the
TV
thumbs
said I
up.
make good points. Thank you very much.
What? Is that a hand? RSC?
What is that? Somebody
It's all day. That mean all day.
All day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big love for Kim. Yeah, Kim. You getting love, Kim. Yeah, Kim.
Like you're
This
surprised.
makes me feel so special. I had a bad
where
week.
can we
I had a
find
really bad
Mav's
week.
music? On his phone. That's where it all lives.
I want to ask a
Don't worry, it's coming.
question.
It's coming out. It's
Wait,
coming
are
out.
we still on the comments?
Does
Because we
she
didn't.
hop to it? Nigga.
Yeah, they
Come
showing
on,
Kim mad love.
TX. Yo, snipe TX real quick, man. Snipe him. Come on, bro.
What'd he say? What'd he
Oh,
say?
Where my shooters at? Snipe that nigga.
Nothing worth repeating.
Yeah.
Thank you, MECC. Feel so
Don't worry, he about to
protected in
get
here.
sniped, see?
MC Light, we would love it.
They said smile, Kim.
I'm smiling. Wait. We didn't
They
talk
said she
about.
good to look at. That's what they wrote.
Okay, y'all don't want me to move to the. I
All right,
wanted
go to the next one,
I
yeah.
wanted to know what y'all thought about the Mike Tyson fight coming up with Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson gonna snap on him.
Oh,
Listen,
yes. We definitely need to talk about
And
that.
shout to Cam. He did the
That's
shout
Friday,
out to
right?
Killer.
That's
yeah,
Friday.
shout to Cam.
Word, shout out to Cam. He did the
Angie Martinez would love to.
he did the face off.
That was dope. Shout to Cam for that.
In the face off. The face off was interesting because just analyzing, body language and all that. These guys are obviously cool with each other, but Mike looks like he's in better shape than Jake.
Yo, he do.
I ain't going by that shit, bro. Young boy hit hard. Mike is 50-something years old. I hope he don't get hurt, man. I'm going for Brooklyn all day, but
you don't think Mike could?
How many rounds is it? How many rounds are they fighting?
You gotta. Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park.
I don't know a lot about Jake Paul.
Can we look up how many rounds it's going to be?
Because I'm like, I'm never betting against Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I'm not betting against Mike.
I'm never betting against Mike Tyson.
Bro.
Yo, did you see
Muscle
that?
memory is a real thing.
He brought him a pigeon, and he said, "I'm going to take this pigeon and feed it to my
falcon."
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought that was really fun.
I wouldn't have took that pigeon. No,
it's 8 rounds.
8 rounds.
Yeah.
This is gonna be big.
I don't know what's on that pigeon.
Pause.
You might have put something on that. Yeah, I don't know, bro. You might have put something on that pigeon and messed me up.
You do that to Mike Tyson.
2 minute rounds, 8 minutes.
I mean, I hope that Mike Tyson knock his fucking head off.
Word.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
You're hoping.
Yes.
That he really fight.
Brooklyn always stick together.
Because I seen Mike fight 2 years, 3 years ago, Roy Jones.
Jones.
And after like the second round, it was like, yo, I hope Mike don't die in there, bro.
You think so?
I feel like he's in better shape than he
We didn't
was at
watch
that
the
fight.
same fight.
You felt like Mike. You felt Mike.
I saw Mike move Roy around the room with body shots.
But Roy wasn't like in the best shape either. I think Jake Paul coming into more better shape than Mike.
Roy being the younger opponent.
But he's 50-something years old too, bro.
Like still being the younger opponent. Like
How old is
being
Jake
the
Paul?
older one?
Jake Paul like 26, 27.
That nigga's in shape. He's knocking shit out.
Yeah, but one of them
Experience.
has been
Fellas.
fighting since he was a teenager.
I still don't think nobody could take a Mike Tyson punch that never really fought before.
Hell no.
Everybody who calls Mike old, all I want to say is,
that nigga's bugging out.
go try it.
Yeah,
I'm not
just
going like
find out.
Yeah, find out for us.
Whoever you are, go find out.
Do that research for us.
Yeah, like
do that one.
Even with a glove on, like
Y'all remember that comedy show?
Like, come on, man.
That man walk around with no security.
Y'all remember
guard his
that
whole
shit?
career.
That Martin Live talking shit? Y'all remember that comedy shit?
Yeah, we was
Where
talking
that nigga
about
said
Mike.
that Mike smack your mother, what you gonna do?
What the fuck you gonna do?
Die a painful death.
He said that in the he said something like that in the Breakfast Club interview. Was it the Breakfast Club or Hot 97? He was like, "Yeah, I'm voting for Trump. And what are you gonna do about it?" I doubt it. Yo, Mike is funny, son.
Roy did an interview about fighting Mike and said the whole he was like, hit him with an uppercut. Why? So he can hit me with one back? Fuck that. You hit him with an uppercut.
Right.
I'm not doing
it's
shit.
Still Mike Tyson at the end of the day.
Would you do an exhibition fight with him? Or
What?
just something? Would you do an exhibition fight with
Me?
Mike Tyson? 1 round?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Hold on, see what the chat say.
Why?
The
Why?
chat.
Who gives a fuck? They're not doing it.
Ask the chat what they say.
Should
They
next
think-
fight
if you think Mike
Tyson
Tyson
for
gonna
one
win,
round?
if you think Mike Tyson gonna win, thumbs up.
Because I want to collect some money from y'all, man. I'm taking bets. I got Mike.
Thumbs
Who y'all
up if
got?
you think Mike is winning.
I'm putting a thumb up for that. I got a thumb up for
Who
that.
y'all got? Mike and Jake
I got
Paul?
Brooklyn.
White thumbs up if you think it's Joey Jake.
Black thumbs up for Tyson.
Oh, I see a white thumb.
I see a white
Yo,
thumb.
neck, I see a white thumb.
He said, heard you.
Rhonda.
Oh, Rhonda.
It's an exhibition. Yo, fuck you, David. You do that shit.
It's an exhibition until you get hit.
Yeah, nigga, like, I don't know if Mike gonna remember that
They
shit.
said, nah, I don't think Mike winning, but I love him. Anthony, 37. I don't know about that, man.
Oh,
What
King
round do
David
y'all
said a
think?
buck.
What round do y'all think it's going to? How far y'all think it's going?
How many rounds is it?
8.
Do we have the?
I don't think
eight?
it's gonna make it past
Eight.
4.
8.
I don't think it's gonna make it past 4.
8 2-minute or 8
Mike
3-minute?
gonna knock him out.
I think Mike stops him. I don't know if he knocks him out, but I think a good shot to the kidney or the liver.
You see how Mike is in his training hitting that bag?
Yeah.
Yo, come on, man. He hit you with one of those
Man,
body
you heard what
shots.
they
You want
said.
shit on yourself.
But the question is, can he do it
For 8 rounds.
for 8 rounds?
He ain't got to do it for 8 rounds. He ain't got to do it for 8
The old
rounds.
Mike Tyson did.
And they said the rounds is 2 minutes each.
He's
So
knocking niggas out
2
first
minutes?
2 rounds.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
He
I
ain't got
don't
to
know.
do it. He ain't got to do
Like
it.
Jake Paul, I commend you on everything that you've been able to accomplish. It's been entertaining to watch. And I do think that as a professional boxer, You should be respected. But we're talking about fucking Mike Tyson.
Right.
Like,
Mike Tyson at 50, whatever, is still like a loaded 38 with a broken safety.
facts.
And I still play Mike Tyson Punch Out for Nintendo.
Like, it may be old, little rusty, but you don't want to play around with that motherfucker.
I think Mike go come strong first round and try to get him out of there. When we talking Brooklyn, we ain't talking Paul.
See,
bro.
hold up. You're not gonna slide with that. That was crazy, bro.
Yo, no, you ain't just.
Mike gonna come hard the first round? That was wild. Nigga. You gonna slide? That was disgusting.
Where your mind be at, Cat, when we be talking, bro?
We got pause buttons, right?
Huh?
Don't harm me, nigga. That was a pause. I'm not gonna slide with that, nigga. Try to talk your way out of it, nigga. That was crazy.
Yo, you heard that, nigga?
Oh my God.
Yo, David Clark, the pause button was $30 on Amazon. So you know. All right. Are we talking about age? We're talking about Mike getting old and he might not be the same. Let me see if I can find this.
Hey yo, Gat, promote your hoodie, man.
Yeah, where I got the hoodie from. This is mine, nigga. Yo,
Are y'all familiar with
BrooklynWayShop.com.
Is anyone in here familiar with Brian Johnson?
Who that?
Nah.
No.
Who that?
All right. Brian Johnson is a millionaire who's dedicated the rest of his life to figuring out how to reverse aging. And apparently he's gotten to a level where he's not only stopped aging, but he's starting to go backwards. We've been apparently bamboozled, hoodwinked, you know what I mean? Tricked into thinking that we're supposed to age the way that we do. He's figured out what supplements, how to sleep, and what
Oh yeah,
what
I
to
heard
take.
of that. I heard of that, yeah.
And if you stand him next to his son, that's like 30 years younger than him, they look like brothers.
Wow.
Sign me up.
It's a tough regimen. There have been a couple people that interviewed him that tried the regimen.
He take a lot of pills, right?
A lot of
100
pills.
a day. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
100 pills a day.
That's not a pause.
That's a pause. Why is it?
Yo, get that.
And y'all want her here?
Get that from her.
BrooklynWayShop.com. The BrooklynWayShop.com. The BrooklynWayShop.
I heard swallowing and all
I know
types
that's
of
what she
shit.
heard.
Yo, come on.
100 pills? 100 pills.
But nobody said anything about swallowing.
100 pills? Down your mouth, down your throat?
Oh my
100
God.
pills.
Hey, what she was
You
drinking?
still trying to make it like that's a pause. And you turn
I
around.
Remember
say-
when
I
he
say
dropped the
that.
phone?
I say that.
That wasn't. Yo,
I say that to say we're talking about Mike's age, but we don't know what kind of regimen he's been taking.
Right.
Not
That's
to
a
say
good
that
point.
in this short amount of time he'd be able to reverse his age.
Man, Mike been smoking loud and doing his podcast. And shit. That's the regimen he was on.
And fighting with a little Hansel, he throws the little baby. It was a grown man. That drink had me crying. What's his name? Hansel, Hans Ball, that little nigga. You know what I'm talking about? The little white boy from overseas that he thought was a little baby, but it was a grown man, and he was tickling him and going. How y'all ain't see that?
Oh, Hasbulla.
Thank you. How y'all ain't see that?
his name.
That shit had me in tears. I was crying when I saw that.
Oh,
I don't know how y'all didn't see that. That was funny.
Yes, people. Wainwright, Father Time has been undefeated. But we're entering an era where Father Time he might not hold that record anymore.
Y'all figure out if y'all want to stick around in this shit, because I might be ready when it's my time to go.
Hey, if I can live long enough to change the shit, yeah, why not? Why not?
Somebody actually might want to live just to see a change, like just to see what the outcome is going to be. Because we talk about what it would be, could be 25 to 100 years from now. To actually be able to see it would be,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Dope.
All right.
I want to see what this Elon Musk future is all about. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, he's wild.
But okay, so where we at with this Mike Tyson shit? Let's go around the room. I got Mike.
I got Mike. I got Mike.
I got
Brooklyn all the way.
Mike. I got Mike.
Everybody got Mike.
Mike.
Nobody want to lose
No,
nobody?
he don't got Mike over here.
Nobody want to lose nobody?
Rennie don't got Mike.
You don't got Mike?
Why
we
not?
bet?
Oh, okay.
What we bet? What we bet?
8 racks.
8 racks?
8 rounds.
He said 8 racks. He said 8 rounds.
Oh,
Wrong R. It's a wrong R.
That's not joking.
I'm not joking. What's up? $50?
He bet what he can afford,
I
bro.
bet. $50. $50. Remember you said that.
Shake on it. Shake on it. Shake on it.
No, my word good.
Shake on it.
My word good.
Nah, hell no. You gotta shake on
Nah,
that.
put your hands on it. Put your hands on it. We got the camera right here. Shake on it. $50.
Anybody else? Anybody in the chat want to do this?
Just advance the super chat now. We
No,
think about
you can
that.
just cash at me your money now, and if you if you win, I'll just send back double.
What happens if it's a draw?
It's even.
I'll just send back the bread.
Y'all want to make a bet on a draw?
Bet on the draw.
Draw is everything's off? That's it? Just a draw?
Draws everything's off.
All right.
Pause. Whoa. Whoa.
Yo, yeah.
Whoa.
That was.
Whoa. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
That nigga stuck. Like, did he just say that?
Nigga said disgusting. That was crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo,
That's it?
yeah, that's it. Shout out to y'all.
This was our first time. You
First
know what
time,
I mean?
first time.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
I forget. Yeah, it's been great. We're gonna implement this. We should do this again Thursday.
Everybody that's tapping in, the BrooklynWayShop.com. I see y'all, the BrooklynWayShop.com. That's how you get it.
Yeah, let's do this again Thursday. What's up?
I'm with it.
Yeah, let's do it.
With it?
See y'all Thursday.
See y'all Thursday.
Kim not gonna be a
Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Kim not gonna be a Thursday, y'all. What you gonna
Yo,
do?
why you tell them that? We're going to lose half the viewership. All the perverts going to leave.
You're not here on Thursday?
No,
Okay,
I'm in DC.
All the peep freaks going to be out of
So
here.
can you still put that play together even though you're gonna be here? Can you be a team
Can
player?
your
still?
hologram be here at least?
We can work
Let's
something
get a
out.
cutout. Let's get a
Yo,
camera
gonna
cutout.
cut out and yeah.
Put it in
I'm-
the chair.
Make sure the cutout has a hoodie on.
We'll leave some Air Force Ones.
I
We'll leave some Air Force
might
Ones in the seat.
send somebody.
Can you send?
That ain't never scared
Can you
the hoop, nigga.
can you send the artist?
Niggas is.
Maybe
Why
I'll.
about you? Why come at you about basketball?
Cause I used to crack. I'm telling you, these niggas, a lot of these niggas in the chat lost. They know I'm telling you,
crazy.
I used
It's
to.
like
used
the
to-
fourth time I seen someone talk about.
that was our wreck. That was our
Like,
wreck in the hood. You know what I mean?
He talking about 2K. All right, man.
All right, yo, hey, cut the mics.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special. I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with some assist like a nephew, niggas out to get you. Soon as you successful, haters doing extra for a bag like JetBlue. One thing I learned when you got what other people wanna get to. When you under fire, no one coming to your rescue. Step 1, you gotta show niggas to respect you. Step 2, any disrespect again. Step 2. Step 3, establishing your rep. Put them all on and bomb on niggas like Flex do. Gotta show power, weaker niggas cower. Wash them up, rain on niggas like a shower. There's a new resident living in the tower. Flexing like you Diesel, we roll